Two starting centers tonight. Alperen Sengun, of course, returns to the lineup for the Rockets. Sengun has had a pretty good second season as an NBAer, a little bit inconsistent, and obviously coming off of the game he was sidelined for, with the Rockets playing very, very well against the Celtics. For Sengun, 22 and 11 4 games ago. 14, but has not had a double-double in any of his last 3 games. In his game against the Chicago Bulls, a tough one for him, with just 10 points and 5 rebounds. He has 13 assists, and I say only 13 assists over his last 4 games. Jared Vanderbilt, technically the starting center for the Lakers in this one. Since acquiring him from the Utah Jazz, 8 points and 8 boards per game, and nearly a steal and a half per game, which is one of the reasons why the Lakers defense has gotten significantly better since his arrival, along with a few other changes that they made. And also of note, 21 points, the career high for Jared Vanderbilt over the course of his several years in the NBA, and it happened right here at Toyota Center last season while he was playing for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Off of the win last night for the Rockets, one thing that Kevin Porter Jr. said after the game about how they got it done was about learning from one of their recent games, the game against the Bulls, that seemed like it could be in hand and wasn't, and they came away with a win against the Celtics partially because of it.
Chicago, we had them up, I think, with 8 going into the fourth, and it got away from us, so we watched film. And we knew Boston coming in, they want to get as much wins as they can. And we kind of wanted to spoil that. Boston's a very good team, so we had to bring it. Got to be more mature in those moments. It was about 5 minutes of the last game in the fourth quarter where we kind of had a lack of focus and kind of just lost the lead. Once we lost the lead, we kind of lost the game there, and didn't really give us a fighting chance when it comes to our focus. So we definitely made that something to point out during film, and we was able to execute down the stretch.
Absolutely were, and that's why they were able to get the win. One of the big reasons they've been in that position here of late. Remember a couple games ago, overtime with the Indiana Pacers. That's because of the work from Jabari Smith. 3 consecutive outstanding games. Jalen Green commented on the real Jabari.
He's going crazy right now. He's in that mode. I'm happy for him because, like I said before, we know the real Jabari, and he's showing it right now to everybody, everyone who doubted him, the haters, everyone. He's showing it right now, so I can't really say too much about him.
Can't say anything but good things about him. 30 and 12 against the Pacers, including a game-tying 3 just before the buzzer. 20 and 10 against the Bulls, and then against the Celtics 2 nights ago. 24 points, 11 rebounds, and over those 3 games, he's made 27 of his 44 shots overall. That's good for 61%. 10 of his 16 threes have also dropped. That's 63% shooting from Jabari Smith Jr. Best stretch of his brief NBA career. Next up on Rockets Countdown, brought to you by Corona. We will hear from the voice of the Houston Rockets, Matt Thomas, and, of course, his conversation with Rockets head coach Stephen Silas. This is Houston Rockets basketball.
Lowe's always has more ways for you to save. On top of our everyday low prices, pros can save big when buying in bulk. Or if your purchase is over $1,500, ask about our volume savings program. A pro associate can provide a customized quote. Ask about our volume savings programs today. It always pays to be a pro at Lowe's. While supplies last, minimum purchase required. Selection varies by location. Lowe's reserves the right to limit quantities. Volume discount pricing quotes are valid up to 7 days. Visit your local pro desk to learn more and start saving. Offers subject to change and may not be available in all Lowe's stores.
Looking for a little Vegas-style fun? Whether you're going with a group or a romantic trip for 2, take a short 2-hour drive to Golden Nugget Lake Charles for the ultimate casino resort experience. Savor your favorite Landry's restaurants, catch an A-list concert, or check out the all-new DraftKings Sportsbook, the largest in Louisiana. Golden Nugget Lake Charles offers endless entertainment for everyone. Visit goldennugget.com/Lake Charles to book your getaway today. Gambling problem? Please call 877-770-STOP.
When I'm looking to get in on some action, DraftKings, the official daily fantasy partner of the Houston Rockets, is always giving me a shot to win big with their daily fantasy contest. Download the DraftKings app now and use promo code ROCKETS. This week, new customers can get a free shot at a share of millions in total prizes with your first deposit. Only at DraftKings with code ROCKETS. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. Minimum $5 deposit required. Eligibility restrictions apply. Void where prohibited. See DraftKings.com for details.
Hi, I'm Tito Beverage, founder and master distiller at Tito's Handmade Vodka. When I got into this business, I used to make flavored vodka infusions for my friends as gifts. When I started to make a go of it, the owner of a local liquor store showed me the dust on some flavored vodka bottles that sat on the shelves. He said, if you can make a straight vodka so smooth that you could drink it just by itself, then you'd really have something. So I did. And now all these years later, we still only make one flavor, vodka flavored vodka. 80 proof Tito's Handmade Vodka, distilled and bottled in Austin, Texas. Tito'sVodka.com.
Matt Thomas and Steven Salas in the Coach's Corner, presented to you by Toyota at Let's Go Places, where the Rockets had one of their biggest victories of the year against the Boston Celtics a couple of nights ago. Did you gasp a little bit? Did you say a very, very small prayers? Jason Tatum went to the lane on the right side and missed the layup.
I gasped for sure. No, not enough time for a prayer, but yeah, when he was going downhill and he had an angle and we had some help there, but you know, we made him kind of double clutch, and that's not usually a layup that he misses. And he didn't even hit the rim on it. So it was a good feeling. I thought Jabari did a good job early when they threw it to the top. Jabari made it hard for him to catch it. So he sped him up a little bit and took a little bit of time off the clock, so it was a little bit quicker probably than he wanted it to be. And it's funny because that's the same play that the Pacers ran against us, and Halliburton got a layup. So we were more prepared for it, did a better job, and got the result.
All right, so was there intense jubilation or was it quality win? What was the locker room scene like after the game?
Quality win. Everybody had a part in it, whether it was Ooze and his 2 threes, whether it was Frank Kaminsky coming in for 1 second and being a +1, being able to enter the ball with no timeouts on the board and getting it in so we could get the free throws. And obviously Jabari and his play, and Scoot and Jalen and their play. Just a good team win, but the guys were excited about it. They were happy to get a win against a good team.
And Jabari's in rarefied air, 3 straight double-doubles, 3 straight 20-plus point games. I don't want to say feeling it, but he's obviously in a groove right now.
Yeah, he's confident. He's feeling good about his game. He is taking good shots for the most part, not doubting the shots that he's shooting. He's earlier, after he was missing a bunch of those threes, he started shot faking and driving and getting himself into trouble. And now he's shooting those shots or just really intentional about what he wants to get to. So I love how he's playing on both ends of the floor. It's not just the offensive end. He had to guard Jason Tatum last game and did a good job of that. So he's he made 2 big threes in both games to kind of separate it. So we watched the film yesterday, and this film started with those 2 threes because that was one of the things that kind of got us going in the fourth quarter.
You mentioned your pregame media availability. You might have Alpy back tonight. He had probably his best game as a Houston Rocket against the Los Angeles Lakers out in L.A.
Yeah, totally different team for sure.
Oh, my goodness.
But we do feel like since they're smaller, so with no AD, Alpy can be a really big part of our offense tonight. We have to really be intentional about the paint, whether it's giving it to him and letting him post up and go to work, or driving and they have limited shot blocking and then crashing the offensive glass so we can get those paint points, which is one of our strengths.
You mentioned the Lakers turnaround. I've never seen a roster turned over so much. No AD, no LeBron, it's injuries, but D'Angelo Russell's back there, Vanderbilt, Malik Beasley, Hachimura. I mean, this had to be an interesting scout for you.
Yeah, it was. I mean, we weren't 100% sure whether AD was going to play or not, so we found out this afternoon he wasn't going to play. So they're a different team than we played before. They're shooting a bunch of threes. They made 15 threes in the first half last night. Beasley made 7. So I told the guys, don't be surprised when they are letting those threes go quickly before you even know it. So we got to be on it as far as taking care of the ball so we don't have to help as much and get to our closeouts, and know who you're closing going to, because this team is moving the ball. They're playing with so much confidence. And even without AD and LeBron and those guys, they have a lot to play for. So they're going to come in here and play hard.
All right, Rockets and Lakers. We'll see them twice in the next handful of weeks. First matchup coming up momentarily as you listen to Houston Rockets basketball.
Hi, Jan from Toyota speaking.
Jan, I heard it's a good time to buy a Toyota.
Sure is. From now until April 4th, you can shop all your favorites like Corolla, RAV4, Sequoia, and more. Imagine yourself in a new Tundra where
you stopped by the home improvement store and finally built that tree house you promised your daughter.
Sarah? When did you hop on the call?
Hi, Dad. Mom said you were taking too long on the phone.
Toyota, let's go places.
Aortic aneurysms without open heart surgery, and using new treatments to reduce the risk of stroke from heart arrhythmia without relying on blood thinners. Our teams work together and share expertise, all to give you the best possible outcome. This is innovative heart care, and it's designed for you. Memorial Hermann, advancing health, personalizing care.
Todd thought it would be secure to jog in the cheetah savanna. Todd believed the big cat repellent he bought online was reliable. And now Todd is trying to be faster than this cheetah that can run 80 miles per hour. But the good news is Todd has AT&T 5G that is fast, reliable, and secure. And he learned the best thing to do is stop running and toss her the backpack with the beef stew. AT&T 5G. Fast, reliable, secure.
5G requires compatible plan and device. 5G may not be available in your area. See att.com/5G for you for details.
Hey, Houston Rockets fans. Houston Rockets play, you win. Get 30% off your menu price order from Pizza Hut day after the Rockets game. Order online at pizzahut.com. Must enter code PQ. That code again is PQ. No one out-pizzas the Hut.
Adam Wexler back with you for more of Rockets Countdown, brought to you by Corona as we take a quick look at the NBA scoreboard. Brief activity tonight and not much of it underway. Philadelphia and Cleveland just tipped off a few moments ago. 2.5 minutes into that game in Cleveland, the Sixers have an 8-2 lead. 4 for Joel Embiid, 4 for James Harden. Grizzlies and Heat also tipping off moments ago. Halfway through the first quarter there, Memphis with an 11-10 lead. League handing out the 8-game suspension for John Morant. He's out until at least the 20th. Of course, the Rockets set to play the Grizzlies on the 22nd and 24th. The other games that'll tip off tonight, along with this one, Sacramento will be at Chicago. Boston plays at Minnesota. The the San Antonio Spurs hosting the Dallas Mavericks, and the Golden State Warriors will be playing at the LA Clippers. Budweiser celebrates those who plan ahead for safe rides. Enjoy responsibly. Drink wiser from your friends at Silver Eagle Distributors, Houston. When we come back, it's time for all the play-by-play action and a look back at the win over the Celtics. This is Rockets Countdown, brought to you by Corona.
You are at the center of our care at Memorial Hermann. We offer more locations and more options that put you closer to advanced medicine. With over 25 imaging centers throughout Greater Houston, virtual office visits with your own doctor, and access to in-person and virtual urgent care, you get the care you need when, where, and how you need it. This is convenient care designed around you. Memorial Hermann, advancing health, personalizing care.
Are you tired of running to the gas station to get your lottery tickets? Stop wasting your time and start buying your tickets with Jackpot, the mobile app that puts the lottery in the palm of your hand. Jackpot is a proud partner of the Houston Rockets. Jalen Green going upstairs. Download the Jackpot app to your mobile device and take advantage of the most convenient way to buy lottery tickets so you never miss another play. Here's Jabari Smith knocks down another one. Jackpot is available to eligible lottery participants ages 18 and up. Please play responsibly.
Do you love vodka or gin? Then I have something new and exceptional to tell you about. Gentle Ben Spirits. Hi, it's Jeremy Branham. Gentle Ben Vodka and Gin are truly different. Gentle Ben uses Persato's state-of-the-art craft technology to purify and enhance the taste of their vodka and gin. Gentle Ben Spirits are made right here in Texas. Try Gentle Ben Vodka or Gin in your next cocktail. You'll taste the smooth difference just like I did. You can find Gentle Ben Vodka or Gin at Total Wine or Specs. If they don't carry it, ask them to. GentleBen.com. Gentle Ben, the union of tradition and invention.
When I'm looking to get in on some action, DraftKings, the official daily fantasy partner of the Houston Rockets, is always giving me a shot to win big with their daily fantasy contest. Download the DraftKings app now and use promo code ROCKETS. This week, new customers can get a free shot at a share of millions in total prizes with your first deposit. Only at DraftKings with code ROCKETS. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. Minimum $5 deposit required. Eligibility restrictions apply. Void where prohibited. See DraftKings.com for details.
The Houston Rockets are looking to make it back-to-back wins against two of the most storied franchises in the NBA. Monday night, Houston started strong against the Celtics.
Ball tipped up in the air, fought for and gained by Kenyon Martin. Straight away, Jabari for three. That is up and in. Jabari Smith with a triple coming off career double-doubles. And here come the Rockets off that missed dunk down the lane. Kenyon Martin's finger roll layup got it. So Brown missed the dunk. KJ on the other end. Scoot took it right away from him. Got it out if he wants. It's 2-on-1. No look pass right side of the floor. Layup attempt for Green is up and in, and he's got it. Then Green's going to dial up a three-pointer, and it's nothing but nylon. A fantastic first quarter for Jalen Green. That's his second triple. Lob to Garuba, throws a bounce pass back to Jalen. Going up, lay it up, right around Brogdon for two. 31-26, Rockets up by 5.
That strong start continued all the way to halftime, including Jabari Smith Jr. lighting it up from downtown.
Jay Sean at the top of the arc, turns back and hands it off to Jabari. 26-footer for Jabari is in. Double digits for Jabari as the Rockets regain a lead at 44-43. That's wanted and blocked. Martin got his mitts on it. Left side, alley-oop coming up and laying it in. Missing it, the putback is there and a foul. Baseline, this is a three-point try. Up and in again, Jabari Smith. Goodness. He is 5 of 5 from 3.
Houston was up a couple of possessions at the half and kept attacking the rim to maintain their cushion.
On the trail is Scoot. Bounce pass, KJ! I said KJ with a slam. Timeout, Boston. Jabari sets a small screen. Green down the lane he goes. Flips it off the window and in with a Boston foul. Scoot between the circles with 4:03 remaining. He'll go left side of the lane. Throw it up with the right hand. Around the rim. In for the blocking foul. A chance for a three-point opportunity. Here comes Eason. One man to beat. It's Hauser on the trail. And a finish to Jabari Smith Jr. with a two-hand jam. 85-77 with a minute remaining, and the Rockets up by 8.
And then things got tight in the fourth quarter, but the Rockets hung tough, trying to close out the win.
Rebound picked up by Usman, who's running the floor. Out left side to KJ. 360 move. Throws it up in the left hand. Kisses it off the window and puts it in. 89-85 Rockets. Scoot left elbow. Behind him, Garuba wants another three. And he hits another triple. 2 shots. 2 makes, 6 points. Usman Garuba. Here goes Green to the baseline. Floater reverse layup. Got it with the right hand. 2 points. Tough layup. Using the right hand from the left side of the lane. 193 Rockets. Throw over the shoulder to Green. Left elbow, 15-footer. Got it. And it comes at a very, very important time. 108-105. Minute 30 remaining. Brogdon to White with 6 seconds. Into the hands of Tatum. Right side of the floor. He's going to go for 2. Missed the layup. He missed it. It's over. And the Rockets win it. He had a clear layup. And he missed it. It's a Rockets win.
That Rockets win leads into tonight's Rockets matchup with the Lakers. And all the action is next.
Hey, it's Coach Silas.
Here come the Rockets.
This is Jabari Smith.
Reverse layup and one.
This is Alperen Sengun.
Beautiful move.
Jay Sean Tate.
Nothing but nylon.
Hey, it's Tori Eason.
Good.
This is Boba.
This is Kevin Porter Jr.
Hey, it's Jalen Green.
Houston Rockets basketball is presented by Toyota. Let's go places. And by AT&T 5G, the fast, reliable, and secure 5G network.
Rockets Radio.
Launch control, this is Houston. Red Nation. Get ready for liftoff. Liftoff. The crowd is on their feet.
We are go for launch.
Here come the Rockets. Now, the voices of your Houston Rockets. Mac Thomas and Adam Wexler.
Getting you ready for basketball here at Toyota Center. Game number 3 of the 6-game homestand for the Rockets. We will get you there after we get you 10 seconds for station identification all along the Rockets Radio Network.
KBNE Houston, an iHeartRadio station. This is Sports Talk 790, your home for Houston Rockets basketball.
This Rockets homestand began with a game they let slip away to the Chicago Bulls, and then a game they did not let slip away 2 nights ago to the Boston Celtics, and one of the most exciting games of the season here at Toyota Center. You just heard about it, a 111-109 finish in favor of the Houston Rockets as we bring in the voice of Houston Rockets basketball, Matt Thomas. The Rockets, Matt, got big contributions from Jalen Green, Jabari Smith, Kevin Porter Jr., and as you and head coach Stephen Silas talked about, go up and down that list of players who were out there, and they needed them all, and they got it.
That they did because they had to withstand that fourth quarter charge and the fact that Jason Tatum was just kind of off the entire night. Jaylen Brown was not. But it really wasn't a lot from the Boston Celtics after that, as the Rockets got some key three-pointers from Usman Garuba. We've already mentioned Tari Eason's work off the bench. Jabari Smith with 3 straight 20-10 double-doubles. And then Jalen Green, who looked like after the first quarter, where actually he was going to go off for about 40 points. He cooled off considerably, but did help his team by making 10 of 11 from the free throw line.
That's a huge effort from him, a very good start, a very good finish from him. And they obviously, like we said, they needed it, a chance to get 2 straight here at home, one against Boston, one against L.A., 2 teams in very different places in their respective conference standings, as we bring you the Toyota keys to the game, presented to you by Toyota. Let's go places.
Such a strange scenario with this Laker basketball team. All the moving parts we'll discuss throughout the course of the broadcast. The one guy that has been really good since being moved from the Jazz to the Los Angeles Lakers is Malik Beasley. He has been a big-time scorer, 24 points in them last night. He had 7 3-pointers. In fact, the Lakers had 15 3-pointers in the first half of their game last night against the Pelicans. So I would say tonight, watch out for Beasley and watch out for a fast start. Although if I'm the Lakers, it might be Beasley. Who else are getting their points from?
It's definitely a factor with who is not available for the Lakers. We'll also run through that for you. A 24-point game for Malik Beasley last night against New Orleans. The 4 games prior combined, he scored just 31 points for the Lakers. We got the action for you next. This is Rockets Countdown, brought to you by Corona.
Rockets fans, customize your Houston Rockets experience this season with the all-new Rockets Flex Plan. Packages start at 5 games for just $55. You pick the seats, you pick your games. The more games you pick, the more rewards you unlock, including team shop savings, food and beverage credits, and exclusive membership events. It's time to flex your fandom with a Rockets Flex Plan. Purchase today at Rockets.com.
Rockets Nation, AT&T Sportsnet has you covered. Watch every exciting shot, block, and rebound only on AT&T Sportsnet.
Crossover. Shit! Do it to him. Are you kidding me?
Visit AT&TSportsnet.com and click on the channel finder to see how you can watch Rockets basketball all season long. AT&T Sportsnet, the TV home of the Houston Rockets. Available on most major television providers in the region, including DirecTV, Stream, and Fubo TV.
When it comes to your money goals, you're looking to elevate your credit scores, upgrade your car or home, or find the right strategy to pay off debt, Credit Karma is on your team. Join over 120 million members and start leveling up your finances. Download the free app and create your own karma with Credit Karma, proud partner of the Houston Rockets. Loan services offered through Credit Karma Offers Inc. NMLS ID 1628077. Credit Karma Mortgage Inc. NMLS ID 1588622.
You are at the heart of everything we do at Memorial Hermann. Customizing heart treatments, like repairing aortic aneurysms without open heart surgery, and using new treatments to reduce the risk of stroke from heart arrhythmia without relying on blood thinners. Our teams work together and share expertise, all to give you the best possible outcome. This is innovative heart care, and it's designed for you. Memorial Hermann, advancing health, personalizing care.
This copyrighted broadcast of the National Basketball Association may not be retransmitted, reproduced, rebroadcast, or otherwise distributed or used in any form without the express written consent of the NBA.
Tonight from the Toyota Center in downtown Houston, Texas, it's time for NBA basketball featuring the Los Angeles Lakers against your Houston Rockets. Good evening, everyone. I'm Matt Thomas alongside Adam Wexler, our on-site engineer, David Obert. Our statistician is Jeremy Rakes, and our producer back at our flagship station, Sports Talk 790, is Noah Fouts. Time for the starting lineups. First, for the visiting Los Angeles Lakers, D'Angelo Russell, second tour of duty with the Lakers in a trade with Utah. Eighth-year player out of Ohio State, stands 6'4". The off guard, also a member of the Utah Jazz, Malik Beasley, 6'4", and a seventh year out of Florida State. The small forward is Troy Brown Jr. in his fifth campaign out of Oregon. He stands 6'7". The power forward via the Wizards is Rui Hachimura. He is in his fourth year at 6'8" out of Gonzaga via Japan. And the center is Jared Vanderbilt at 6'9", Houston area kid in his fifth year from Kentucky. So again, for the Lakers, who come in with a record of 34-35, 16-19 on the road, and 5-2 in the month of March. They have won 7 of their last 10 games. They will go with Russell, with Beasley, Brown, Hachimura, and Vanderbilt. For your Houston Rockets, who come in with a record of 16-52, 10-24 at home, and 3-4 in the month of March. Their familiar five will go with Kevin Porter Jr., 6'6" in his fourth campaign out of USC. The off guard is Jalen Green, second-year player out of Fresno State, also at 6'6". The small forward is KJ Martin in his third campaign out of the IMG Academy at 6'7". In his rookie season, it's Jabari Smith at 6'11" out of Auburn. And the center, who missed the last game of the left groin strain, is back. It's Alperen Şengün, 6'11" out of Turkey. So for the Rockets, again, they'll go with Porter, Green, Martin, Smith, and Şengün. For head coach Steven Salas at 53 wins, 169 losses. The officials tonight, as assigned by the NBA, our crew chief is Pat Frayer. He is assisted by Dedrick Taylor and Jason Goldenberg. Frayer, Taylor, and Goldenberg. Our Memorial Hermann injury report is brought to you by Memorial Hermann, advancing health and personalizing care. We mentioned Alperen Şengün's left groin. It's okay for him to go tonight. Meanwhile, the Los Angeles Lakers will go with the following. Mo Bamba out with a left ankle sprain. Anthony Davis out with a right foot stress injury, although he played last night. It's more about management. And then the star, LeBron James, the NBA's all-time leading scorer, is out with right foot soreness. Bamba, Davis, and James out tonight for the Los Angeles Lakers. Rockets, as you heard Wex brought up a minute ago, winner 111-109 over the Boston Celtics. They had 15 lead changes in that game 2 nights ago with 9 ties. Rockets did hold a 13-point lead. They were up by 2 after 1, by 7 at the half, but Boston put together a furious fourth quarter as the Rockets were outscored by the Celtics in the second half, 54-49. Jaylen Brown had 43 points.
They also, again, for the most part, Matt, the last 4 weeks or so, the Rockets have taken care of the basketball a whole lot better. Just an 11 turnover game for the Rockets, far fewer than the Celtics even had last night, or 2 nights ago.
Conversely, the Lakers beat the Pelicans last night in New Orleans, 123-108, in a game that should have been a lot more of a blowout than it was. The Lakers were up 39-24 after 1. They were up 75-40 at the half. So New Orleans outscored the Lakers in the second half, 68-48. Lakers in the game shot 49% from the floor, were 18 of 39 from 3, including 15 of those three-pointers coming in the first half. They at one point led by 40. It was one of their largest leads on the road since the 60s. That's how big of a lead it was, but the Pelicans got it to win in 14. That's frankly just NBA life. It is. It's just, I mean, I don't know how often they discuss it, but is it impossible to give up a 35-point lead? No. Is it likely? No, but it can get a little, let's say, cozy at times. That's what happened last night in the Big Easy.
So they say it because it's true. No lead is safe in the NBA. Just a 15-point victory. 18 three-pointers is what they finished with. Just a handful of times in their franchise history have they made more than 18 three-pointers in a game. About 12 times.
All right. Rockets in the red uniforms tonight, trimmed in black, white lettering across the front and back. The Lakers in their familiar gold uniforms, trimmed in purple. Ball's tipped up a couple of times, and it's finally won by the Lakers. They'll go from right to left as we see things in the first quarter. D'Angelo Russell, who's had some good games against the Rockets, albeit as a member of the Wolves, has the ball forecourt left. One-on-one against Jabari. To the paint he goes. Reverse layup comes off the window, but he is fouled on the play. And 16 seconds into the contest, Jabari Smith picks up the foul, and D'Angelo Russell will go to the free throw line for a pair.
He was faced up against Jabari Smith off of a switch. Figured he might be able to get by him off the dribble, which he was, drove left, and then Euro stepped by Alperen Şengün, and ultimately it was Şengün who picks up the foul.
Well, they have changed the call, so it is indeed Şengün who earns the whistle. As Russell misses the first of two free throws, 86% on the season. This is his 8th game as Russell's a member of the Lakers' second tour of duty. He played for them between 15 and 17. He's averaging 19 points since rejoining his old team. Free throw number 2 is up and in, 1-0. Porter forecourt left against Brown. Low block left into Şengün going against Hachimura, the former Wizard. Turn, jump hook, 5-footer, got it. Nice move that time for Alperen Şengün. His first shot drops. It's 2-1 Houston. Lakers again right to left in this first quarter of play. Cross-court pass right to left to Russell. Hands it off. We got an offensive foul. It's going to be called against the Lakers, Troy Brown Jr.
Dumps off the pass and immediately runs into the screen, so he was not set when he barreled into Jalen Green.
He got a lot of forearm and a lot of chest on that contact there. So turnover results in Houston possession up 2-1. Porter forecourt left against Brown. Lob to his left for Şengün. One-on-one against Hachimura. Posting up, spins baseline left underneath the basket. Hands it off to KJ, and he'll flush it down for 2. 2 for 2 of the Rockets in the first minute. They lead 4-1.
Great look from Şengün. Drove baseline, cutter KJ, dunk.
Straight away, Beasley kicks it out left side to Hachimura. Back to Malik Beasley straight away. Gets a screen from Hachimura. Crossover dribble. Takes a couple of steps back. Now the top of the key. Tough contested 2 comes off the front rim. Rebound to Jalen Green. Green comes across the timeline. Rockets running left to right in this first half of play. Forecourt right. Jabari Smith has Hachimura in front of him. Down low block to Şengün, giving it back to Smith on a bounce pass. And the ball's the last touch on the bounce by Brown. Rockets will have it with 12 to shoot.
No Anthony Davis in the starting lineup, and later Mo Bamba won't be here either. The Rockets are absolutely running through Şengün. They really don't have a good matchup to the Lakers with any of the 5 out there.
Yeah, Hachimura and Vanderbilt playing the low block here tonight for the Lakers in this early going. Baseline left, here's a 3-pointer for Scoot. It's on the way and it's good. And the Rockets have scored 7 consecutive points. Lead 7-1, left corner for 3. That's up and in for D'Angelo Russell, shooting 44% as a Laker from 3-point range.
Nobody picks up the point guard as he dribbles down the court and he gets a wide open look at a 3.
Nearly 2 minutes gone by. Şengün at the free throw line. Left-hand dribble, 360 move with the right hand, goes up. He'll score. He's got himself an assist and a basket. It's 9-4 now in favor of Houston. Forecourt right with the basketball. It's Jared Vanderbilt. On top to Hachimura. He'll turn, he'll twist, he'll spin at the free throw line, hits a 15-foot J. 9-4 for Rui Hachimura, who has played his 22nd game, I should say 22nd start of the season. 10 points a game and 5 rebounds for him. This is his 9th start, 22nd game. Baseline right, KJ out to Green. He'll launch a 3. That's on the way and good. And the 3-point stroke is working right now for the Rockets, 2 for 2. 12-6. Houston's double up the Lakers. Russell, left side three, misses it. Rebound is picked up by Jabari. In front now to Kevin Porter Jr. Rockets a perfect 5 of 5 from the floor. Now we've got Smith looking to his left for Porter. Lob feed left out to Martin. Low block left at Şengün. Shot clock shows 9. Double team comes against Şengün. Leaves a man open left side. That's going to be Jabari with the first miss and a three-pointer. Loose basketball picked up by Jalen. New 14 for Houston. Jalen's got the ball straight away to the free throw line. He'll go to the window, throw it off the glass, and drop it in for 2. Rockets look crisp offensively. 14-6. The Rockets up by 8 with 8:42 remaining. Vanderbilt behind him to Beasley. Launches a 3 and hits. Malik Beasley at 36% since joining the Lakers in his 8th game. 14-9 in favor of the Rockets.
Again, not enough of a challenge there. Just in the middle of the half court. Shouldn't be getting an open look like that. He stepped right into that 3.
One thing, Wex, the Lakers are knocking down threes already. They've taken 3 attempts and made 2. Straight away, it's KPJ. Bounce pass inside the Şengün. Left home without it. Gathered it and then stepped out of bounds. Possession will go to the Lakers on a Houston turnover.
It was a good bounce pass when he gave it up. Cut the lane. KPJ hit him with it, but then he brought the ball down low trying to get through there and had it knocked free.
8:14 remaining in the first quarter of play. D'Angelo Russell left side angle to the left elbow. Bounce pass underneath, and Şengün turnabout fair play, so that one away. Going to go the length of the floor, and on the underhand toss, it's out of bounds. Last touch by Troy Brown. Rockets will have it here with 19 to shoot.
Yeah, Şengün was struggling all the way down the court because D'Angelo Russell was in his hip, so it was all he could do to keep the dribble alive and really just kind of dribbled in there with nowhere to go.
Porter on the inbound on the baseline with the basket to his right. Gives it to KJ. Bounce pass to Scoot with a 2-hand flush.
That's some inbounds play. If the Lakers aren't going to be prepared for it, you might as well take advantage. A simple pass to KJ, and then KPJ, after inbounding it, just slid to the basket. He bounced it to him, and he dunked it.
Rockets have made 7 of 9 from the floor. They lead 16-9 with 7:45. Russell right side of the floor to Hachimura. Hachimura with it with a left-hand dribble. Now crossover to a right. Tries to beat off Smith to the right baseline. Here comes a three-point try. That's a bad miss off the hands of Jared Vanderbilt. Weak side rebound to the Rockets, and here comes Scoot, right side angle. Goes to the baseline. Gets by Brown. Underhand scoop behind the basket, and a foul will be called. Rockets are doing what we exactly thought they would do with no legitimate big man underneath for the Lakers, and that is attack the basket so far. They have 10 paint points of their 16.
Yeah, Jared Vanderbilt, not a prolific three-point shooter by any means, far from it, but in the corner, that's where he shoots them from. This is actually one of the lower percentages of his career, but 77% of his attempts are corner threes. Problem being, he makes only 23% of them, and that one did not look good.
And the free throw is missed by Scoot. So you've got your center shooting corner threes. It also takes him a long time to get back to defend his position.
Absolutely. I'm really impressed with what the Rockets have seen. They know what this group of 5 is going to struggle with, at least based on their film study, and they're just attacking it over and over again.
Porter's second free throw is up, and then he's got 6 of the Rockets' 17 points. 17-9 Houston with 7:25 remaining. At 7 minutes remaining in the quarter, 19-9 in favor of Houston. Russell left-hand side to Hachimura. He's going to launch a deep 3. Front iron miss. Good box out by Şengün. Rebound picks up by Şengün. Rockets have it again. Right side angle. It's Green. Lost it between his legs. Gathers it back on the baseline. Bounce pass underneath. This is Jabari. A fadeaway 12-footer is short. Rebound secured that time by Vanderbilt. Vanderbilt brings it across the timeline with a left-hand dribble behind him to Russell. D'Angelo lobs into a Vanderbilt, and he'll go in and dunk it. And hung up on the cylinder for a while before falling through.
He didn't have a good handle on it off the nice speed, so it dribbled off of his fingers and around the rim for a while before finally falling in.
Green right side angle of the basketball. 6:16 remaining in the first. He's going to launch a 3 in front of 2 Lakers. It comes up short. The ball is out of bounds. And possession with the Lakers. But first, we get a timeout. 6:13 remaining in the first quarter. Rockets are 8 of 12 from the floor. The Lakers are just 4 of 9. Houston's lead is 8 at 19-11. Timeout brought to you by Corona Extra. Invite you to find your beach. And now these words from your local station.
Hellsberg Diamonds presents The Guy Who Did His Homework. When it came to Jill's engagement ring, Brady knew exactly what to get.
Okay, so I came up with a design and showed it to all of our friends.
She'll love it.
Then he went to Hellsberg. Their incredible selection of high-quality, lab-grown, and natural diamonds made creating that special ring easy. Her reaction?
I love it. Can't wait to tell everybody.
Everybody might know about it.
Be like Brady. Create the ring of your dreams at a Hellsberg near you or at hellsberg.com. Ask now about special financing offers.
Still overpaying for a razor? In this economy? Gross. At Dollar Shave Club, you can get a top shelf shave at a regular shelf price. We've been hawking shaving products for years online, and we're excited to bring you the same great quality and low prices at a store near you. From high-quality stainless steel blades to super smooth shave creams, Dollar Shave Club's in the business of making your shave easier. Find Dollar Shave Club in the men's razor aisle. Getting your Dollar Shave Club razor wherever you want. Isn't that great?
Hi, Jan from Toyota speaking.
Jan, I heard it's a good time to buy a Toyota.
Sure is. From now until April 4th, you can shop all your favorites like Corolla, RAV4, Sequoia, and more. Imagine yourself in a new Tundra where
You stopped by the home improvement store and finally built that tree house you promised your daughter.
Sarah? When did you hop on the call?
Hi, Dad. Mom said you were taking too long on the phone.
Toyota, let's go places. See your participating Toyota dealer for details. Dealer inventory may vary.
When I'm looking to get in on some action, DraftKings, the official daily fantasy partner of the Houston Rockets, is always giving me a shot to win big with their daily fantasy contest. Download the DraftKings app now and use promo code ROCKETS. This week, new customers can get a free shot at a share of millions in total prizes with your first deposit. Only at DraftKings with code ROCKETS. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. Minimum $5 deposit required. Eligibility restrictions apply. Void where prohibited. See DraftKings.com for details.
Celebrate St. Patrick's Day at Toyota Center this Friday when the Rockets take on the Pelicans. Get a ticket to the game, a green Rockets t-shirt, and a beverage starting just $29. This includes beer, soda, or water. Secure your tickets tonight at Rockets.com. Great offensive start for the Rockets in this one tonight, led by as many as 10. It's currently an 8-point cushion, 19-11. Made 8 of their 12 shots, though. Out of that last whistle, they actually called a loose ball foul.
Sure did, yeah, very late.
Yeah, Alperen Şengün, he was actually way out at the three-point line when the shot was attempted as he crashed for the board. Ball bounced over his head, but he had his hands in the back of Rui Hachimura, and the official called him for a push-off, which is his second. He does not check out of the game, so the same 5 remains out there for Houston.
Do you think Coach Silas knows that second foul was called against him?
I have little doubt, since there was so much conversation between Alfie and all of the officials during the last 90 seconds, he is aware.
So 2 fouls on Şengün. 19-11, the Rockets are up. Lakers have the basketball. Dennis Schroeder brings it across the timeline with a left-hand dribble. Right side angle. Gets a screen from Vanderbilt. Cross-court left side over to D'Angelo Russell. Russell met there by Porter, right on top of him. Shot clock at 6. D'Angelo, top of the key, gets a screen. This is Hachimura, kick out right side. Here comes a three-point try that is off the back iron. No good. Malik Beasley had to kind of force that one up as he knew the buzzer was going off. Şengün clears for Houston. Left side of Jabari Smith. Youngest player to get 3 20-10 games. And we're going to get an offensive foul and a clear out. Kevin Porter Jr. gets called for an offensive foul.
Yeah, unfortunately, when he had Dennis Schroeder on his back, it was a nice entry pass to him. But when he turned his off arm, which in this case is that right arm, it's just up high enough where when he swings it, it catches Schroeder right in the back of the neck. So contact up there. Call goes against Porter.
So that's 2 fouls, 1 offense, 1 defense in the last 60 seconds. Rockets still maintaining a 19-11 lead. Darvin Ham in his first year with the Lakers. Left corner, 3-point try for no good for Schroeder. Rebound picked up by Martin. Out left side here is Kevin Porter Jr. Make that Jalen Green. Green gives it to KJ. He'll go up against the window. Missed the shot against Hachimura. Gathered his own offensive rebound. Puts the ball on the floor. Handed to Şengün. Jump hook from 5. Rattles in with the right hand on the left baseline. Darvin Ham's had a complete roster overhaul, literally. Plus, his 2 megastars have been hurt quite a bit this year. Hachimura on the low block, going to go against Martin. Left-hand dribble near the paint, now both feet in the paint. Kicks it on the baseline right. Layup attempt comes up the left hand. It's no good. Gathered and putting it back is Vanderbilt. Third try, no good as well. Ball's like a pinball and finally picked up by Şengün. Rockets up by 10. Out left side, this is Porter who takes that pass from Şengün. Then back low block into Alpe. Back out to Scoot. Straight away to Porter. Out right side, Green three-pointer. That misses it. Offensive rebound, Porter left corner to the baseline. Bounce pass to Şengün. Şengün's going to go right down the lane. He will throw a pass out right baseline for Jabari. He'll launch a three. That's another miss. 2 good looks that time and 2 misses. Here comes Vanderbilt in front. Layup attempt. D'Angelo Russell puts it in for 2. And it's 21-13 Rockets. 4:08 remaining in the first quarter of play. We're about to see our subs coming in here. Wenyen Gabriel for the Lakers and Tari Eason for the Rockets. Porter low block right. 1-on-1 against Schroeder. He'll lean in, get right around Schroeder, and drop in a little 4-footer for 2.
Going to get a delay of game warning after the shot. KPJ drops it in, but then grabs the ball as it comes out of the net.
Kevin's not having any of that tonight, is he?
He's very chatty tonight, but I think it's because he's kind of relishing this matchup. That's the 3rd time he's posted up on Schroeder. He should have scored twice before, but this time he does finish.
It's funny, his teammate, Jalen Green, loves playing the Lakers. He has a streak of 4 consecutive 20 or more points games against Los Angeles. Schroeder between the circles. Rockets up by 10. Beasley on a catch-and-shoot 3. That's off right. Rebound in the middle of the lane by Kevin Porter Jr. KPJ brings it across the timeline. Jayshawn Tate to come in as well. Porter, 3-point line right. Left-hand dribble. Behind him to Şengün. Out left side of Jabari. Right-hand dribble. Cross-court out to Scoot. Up fakes once. Up fakes twice. Dribble drive. Passes inside. And a nice jam for Jabari Smith on a good feed from Scoot.
Good movement without the basketball. Everybody focusing on that one-on-one matchup at the 3-point line. KPJ on D'Angelo Russell. And Smith knew his man lost it. He went right into the lane, got the feed, and jammed it down.
Rockets at 11 field goals, 6 assists. Lakers come into front court and will call. What do we have? A foul called. Well, that was a weird one, and a lean-in. And the call is against Kevin Porter Jr., who just picked up his 2nd foul, as he was given a little shiver by the one and only Kevin Porter Jr. In fact, that sent Russell to the sideline near his bench. Tari Eason has come in. Jayshawn Tate is in. 25-13 Houston. Schroeder, left-hand dribble drive. Turns up. Layup attempt is blocked by Jabari. Baseline left. This is Russell with a hand check. And a travel is going to be called first. I like the call against D'Angelo Russell.
Nice wipe away from Jabari Smith Jr., who we know his scoring and everything else has been so good. Also 4 blocks against just 3 turnovers in these last 3 games.
We take a timeout at 2:55 remaining here in the first. It's the Rockets 25, the Lakers 13. Timeout brought to you by Corona Extra. Invite you to find your beach. This is Houston Rockets basketball.
You are at the heart of everything we do at Memorial Hermann. Customizing heart treatments, like repairing aortic aneurysms without open heart surgery, and using new treatments to reduce the risk of stroke from heart arrhythmia without relying on blood thinners. Our teams work together and share expertise, all to give you the best possible outcome. This is innovative heart care, and it's designed for you. Memorial Hermann, advancing health, personalizing care.
Hi, Jan from Toyota speaking.
Jan, I heard it's a good time to buy a Toyota.
Sure is. From now until April 4th, you can shop all your favorites like Corolla, RAV4, Sequoia, and more. Imagine yourself in a new Tundra where
You stopped by the home improvement store and finally built that tree house you promised your daughter.
Sarah? When did you hop on the call?
Hi, Dad. Mom said you were taking too long on the phone.
Toyota, let's go places. See your participating Toyota dealer for details. Dealer inventory may vary.
With a Kroger Plus card, it's easy to get lower than low prices for the win. And for every dollar you spend, you earn fuel points, which can add up to $1 per gallon off at the pump for the win. Plus, save every day on groceries and get personalized digital coupons for the win. The Kroger Plus card. All you do is win. Big, big savings. Sign up now at Kroger.com and start saving. Kroger, fresh for everyone. Savings may vary by state. Fuel restrictions apply.
The sound of an ice cold Corona is music to my ears. Oh, run that back. Dope. Now drop that beat. And hit me with the hook, player. Hey, whatever you do with your fine life, just do you, player. Relax responsibly. Corona Extra Beer, imported by Crown Imports, Chicago, Illinois.
Sign up your kid for the Rockets Kids Club, a great way for your kid to see the Rockets play this season at Toyota Center for just $50. Your child will receive 2 tickets to an upcoming Rockets home game, a Rockets backpack, a hat, socks, dry fit t-shirt, access to exclusive member events, and more. Sign up for the Rockets Kids Club tonight at Rockets.com. A 12-point Rockets lead, which is their largest of the game. Still 2:55 to go in this first quarter. Rockets shooting 9 of 12 in the paint already with 18 paint points.
Rockets have possession left to right in the first quarter with a 2:50 time clock. And up by 12. Jay-Sean Tate between the rings. Got Troy Brown in front of him. Flips it to his right for Smith and to his right for Kevin Porter Jr. Kick out left side. Jay-Sean up fakes and doesn't take the 3 to the baseline. Here goes Jalen Green. Reverse layup. Missed it. Rebound to Brown. Brown comes in front court. Austin Reeves on the floor to Brown straight away. Austin was good last night in New Orleans. Only guy who's making baskets. There's an errant pass and a Rocket turnover, or I should say they come up with a turnover from the Lakers. Here goes Scoot down the heart of the lane with the right hand. He'll throw off the back. To nearly 5 assists for the Lakers off the bench for them. 27-15. Rockets up by 12. Tate, underhand toss to Porter. Porter looking for a step back. Doesn't take it. Goes instead of the lane. Goes up. That ball is blocked, but a whistle comes and a call against the Lakers.
Big first quarter for KPJ. Despite those 2 fouls, a couple of assists, 3 boards. He's made all 4 of his shots from the field. He's got 10 points, and he's back at the free throw line. Really just basically saying, I don't think anybody can stay in front of me tonight. And this time he gets all the way to the basket and draws contact.
He's not shot well from 3 in his last 3 games this Porter. He's 4 for his last 15. Had 14 against Boston, but did put up a huge assist total at 13 as he hits the first of his 2 free throws as Usman Garuba comes in.
How's he been from the three-point line lately?
Well, I call him the three-point assassin. He's 23 of 40 on the year, good for 58% from deep. By far, the best percentage of any Houston Rocket. Try 2 is up and in.
Best percentage in the league with anyone with at least 40 attempts.
Are you sure about that? You check every NBA player.
I check it every time I get ready for a game, yes. I've got one more stat on him I'm hesitant to use.
Okay, well, go ahead and put it in there, and if you're wrong, we won't blame you. Straight away, down the lane, layup attempt coming up. That's off the backboard and no good for it. Lonnie Walker, the 4th, the former San Antonio Spur. There's a lot of formers and everybody on this Laker team.
Going back to the game on February 13th, Usman Garuba has made 9 consecutive three-point shots.
So Walker to the free throw line on the Jalen Green foul. That is his first. Makes the free throw as Lonnie Walker. Averages 12 points a game. He did not register a point in the New Orleans game last night. They were staggering their veterans. Lonnie hardly played. Free throw number 2 is up and in. 29-17. Rockets up by 12 with 80 seconds remaining. Porter straight away. Lobs it to his left for Jalen Green, giving it back to Scoot left corner. Jay-Sean sets a screen for him. Here's Scoot. Jump pass out right baseline. Shot his temp. What did he do there, Adam?
I told you.
Jay-Sean Tate gets the offensive rebound off the Garuba miss, and he puts it in for 2 over his right shoulder.
That's on me. Corner three-point miss for Garuba, but an offensive possession, which they score.
31-17. Austin Reeves, three-point line left. 1-on-1 against Jalen. Up and under, gets around Jalen and lays it in for 2. Austin Reeves. That was a nice move for him, averaging 11 off the Laker bench. 44 seconds left to go. Rockets up by 12 at 31-19. Jalen's got a left side angle. Got Reeves in front of him. Garuba sets a screen. Down the lane, a floater for Jalen. That's too strong. Rebound is loose and picked up by Reeves eventually for the Lakers. He wants to push, trying to beat Tate off the dribble. Down the lane he goes. And a handoff, and we're going to get a travel call against the Lakers.
Well defended on the break. Jayshawn Tate got in front of him, stayed in front of him, and when Reeves left his feet, he was looking for a teammate to pass to. There was nobody there, and he came down with a basketball.
Reeves in his second year out of the University of Oklahoma. That is now 5 Los Angeles turnovers here in the first quarter. As we'll see Jared Vanderbilt return for Houston. Does some charity, or for the Lakers. Does some charity work here in the Houston area.
They're going to need him to play pretty big tonight. He's got 4 of their team's 7 rebounds. The Rockets are dominating there as well. A big advantage on the glass.
And they've got the 5 turns compared to just 1 for the Rockets in the first quarter. 18 seconds left to go. Rockets up by 12, 31-19. Porter just beyond the midcourt arc. Shot clock at 7. Green sets a screen for Scoot, right corner. Down to 5, down to 4. Step back 3 is up. It is short. Rebound to Gruba. Puts the ball on the floor. Lost it. That's going to end the quarter. Better be served for Gruba. Just throw it right back up. He did not do so, but that'll end the first quarter of play with the Rockets very successfully shooting 13 of 24 at 54%. The Lakers just 7 of 19. And after 12, it's Houston 31, Los Angeles 19. Second quarter action is next as you listen to Houston Rockets basketball. What does it mean to be the energy behind Clutch City? At Reliant, it means powering the home of the Houston Rockets and the homes of Rockets fans across our hometown. Reliant is harnessing the energy on the court to power game day. Together, we make a powerful team. Reliant, proud to be the official energy provider of the Houston Rockets. To learn more, visit Reliant.com or call 1-866-RELIANT. PUCT number 10007.
When it comes to your money goals, every win matters. And with an MVP like Credit Karma on your side, your hard work can really pay off. Whether you're looking to elevate your credit scores, upgrade your car or home, or find the right strategy to pay off debt, Credit Karma is on your team. Join over 120 million members and start leveling up your finances. Download the free app and create your own Karma with Credit Karma. Proud partner of the Houston Rockets. Loan services offered through Credit Karma Offers Inc. NMLS ID 1628077. Credit Karma Mortgage Inc. NMLS ID 1588622.
Hi, Jan from Toyota speaking.
Jan, I heard it's a good time to buy a Toyota.
Sure is. From now until April 4th, you can shop all your favorites like Corolla, RAV4, Sequoia, and more. Imagine yourself in a new Tundra where
You stopped by the home improvement store and finally built that tree house you promised your daughter.
Sarah? When did you hop on the call?
Hi, Dad. Mom said you were taking too long on the phone.
Toyota, let's go places. See your participating Toyota dealer for details. Dealer inventory may vary.
With a Kroger Plus card, it's easy to get lower than low prices for the win. And for every $1 you spend, you earn fuel points, which can add up to $1 per gallon off at the pump for the win. Plus, save every day on groceries and get personalized digital coupons for the win. The Kroger Plus card. All you do is win. Big, big savings. Sign up now at Kroger.com and start saving. Kroger, fresh for everyone. Savings may vary by state. Fuel restrictions apply.
Adam Wexler here. Time for the Memorial Hermann Health Tip when you need to see your doctor, but you don't have time to go. Schedule a virtual office visit with Memorial Hermann Medical Group. You can see your doctor through a scheduled video visit during regular office hours. Visit memorialhermann.org/virtual care to find out more. Memorial Hermann, advancing health, personalizing care. Rockets up 12 after 1.
Tari Easton in backcourt. Facing Brown across the timeline. Him and Tate collide. Easton gets it back. Back on left side to Josh Christopher on the floor for the first time. JC down the lane. He'll go to the window and score. Josh Christopher not afraid to take that ball at midcourt, go half the distance, and make it 33-19. Rockets up 14. Schroeder left side angle. Got Christopher in front of him. He blows by him, in fact, to the layup, and he misses it. Right-hand layup, left side of the floor, but a Houston foul is going to send Schroeder to the free throw line for a pair.
Christopher was looking for the block off of his, or the screen, off of his left shoulder, and kind of leaned that way when Reeves came over. Schroeder recognized it immediately, drove the opposite way, as you noted, down the left side of the lane, tried to make the right-handed layup, ends up at the free throw line.
Schroeder on the year at 87% at the stripe. Averages 12.7 points, 4.7 assists. Misses the first free throw. He had just 3 against the Pelicans. Pelicans tried their darndest not to use Anthony Davis last night when they were up 75-40 at the half, but the Pels gave it a little run, got it to within 14, and Anthony Davis wound up playing a bunch of minutes, and thus no shot at him playing tonight. He might be done for back-to-backs in his career, to be honest with you.
Yeah, 33-plus minutes for him last night during his 35-point game.
Well, they're forgetting number 23 or 6, depending on what uniform he's wearing these days.
They're both in attendance tonight.
Tate, right side angle. Hands it off. Here's JC looking for 5 in the second quarter. He's going to nail a three-pointer. Josh Christopher makes it 36-20. Rockets shooting 58% from the floor. Here's Austin Reeves, a floater at the dotted circle, hits the 10-footer. Austin Reeves did a nice job last night. He had 14 for the Lakers in their win against the Pels. Christopher straight away. Step back. How about a back-to-back three? No. Front rim miss. Rebound to Troy Brown Jr. Brown gives it up left side to Lonnie Walker. Baseline to Schroeder. Back out to his right. Walker for 3. Short. Rebound picked up by Christopher. Has been very active. Left side of the floor. Tari Eason. Down the lane he goes. Took an extra step. Garuba to Christopher. Back out to Jay Sean left side angle. Cross court to JC. Christopher inside the arc. Back out of the point guard this time down the floor. Jay Sean Tate turns right, spins left, turns left again, and throws it up off the backboard in for 2. Jay Sean Tate makes it 38-22. Houston with 10-15. Tate's got 4. Baseline right underneath Schroeder. Bounce pass to Walker to his right to Reeves. Cross court to Brown. A deep 3 for Troy Brown is off the mark. My goodness. Brown missed that badly. Tate fights for it underneath. And finally picked up by Schroeder. On the baseline left, gets cut off by Gruber once and now twice. Troy Brown with a bad miss on that last trip down the floor. Schroeder's going to try a 10-footer. The shot clock goes off. And he did not gather rim, which means a shot clock violation.
After that Gabriel rebound, which Tate ripped away from him, they said there was no change in possession, so that shot clock went down from 14 to 0 before the Lakers realized it.
I don't know if the Lakers look tired or disinterested.
Or both.
Tate between the circles. Behind him, Josh Christopher's got 5 in the second quarter. JC left-hand dribble drive. Lost the basketball. Gathers it back. Kicks it out to Garuba. Wexy, he's 0 for 2 now. Baseline 3 missed. Here goes Reeves. Length of the floor. Goes up, throws the ball up the backboard, draws contact, and he is fouled.
That was going to be double.
So you were so quick to brag on Usman
I
Garuba.
knew better, and then I did it anyway. You know, that's kind of on me in every which way. Both of his shots tonight have been corner threes. That one did not look very clean coming off, as in he was a little rushed on that shot, really unnecessarily. Bounced off the front of the rim and the back.
Take the foul. Free throw up and in for, actually, that was a miss for Austin Reeves. You know what's strange is usually when the Lakers are here, thousands and thousands and thousands of fans.
It's a different group they bring to town tonight, that's for sure. The only time.
Yep, they'll be here towards the end of the year.
Yep, April 2nd, their second and last meeting of the season.
38-23. As the free throw is made, it's now 5 points for Reeves. Baseline right, Garuba trying another 3. That's 3 misses and 3 tries. Reeves clears, throws it behind it back, and now maintains the dribble left side of the floor. Crossover. Floater at that same spot. Foul and 1. Usman Garuba. Wrong place, wrong time. Reaching in. Foul called. Bucket made for Austin Reeves.
He's been the one impactful player in this game for the Lakers. Off of their bench, just over 6 minutes of work. He's already got 7 points and 3 boards, and at the line looking for number 8.
Garuba with his first. That's the 3rd foul against the Rockets here with 9:07 remaining in the second quarter. Reeves makes the free throw. Reeves made all 3 of his field goal attempts, 38-25. 6 straight Reeves points for the Lakers. Christopher bounce pass. Here goes JC. Bounce pass underneath to Easton, giving it to Garuba, who jams it down with the right hand. His first 2-point field goal of the game. 40-26 in favor of Houston. Reeves comes up left side angle to basketball. Bounce pass to Malik Beasley. Beasley to his left for Reeves. We got a tangle up between Wendy and Gabriel and Josh Christopher, and JC earns the foul.
The only real mismatch this Lakers group can find is if Gabriel ends up matched up with Christopher. You have Martin, Tate, Eason, and Garuba, the other 4 Rockets, and so Christopher in the paint commits the foul.
Troy Brown on the inbound to Reeves. Garuba's in front of him. Shot clock at 9. Straight away. Crossover. Top of the key. Free throw line. Reeves misses his first shot. Rebound to Eason near that free throw line. Lakers shooting 36% from the floor, including 2 of 11 from 3. Christopher straight away. Thought about the three. To the lane he goes. A floater, back iron, and through. Josh Christopher with 7 second quarter points, 42-26. Reeves left side angle. Hands it off to Beasley behind him. Right hand dribble drive against Jay Sean Tate. He throws it up and drops in a little 5-footer for 2. Malik Beasley. And again, this is his 14th game with a member of the Lakers, a former Denver Nugget, Utah Jazz, Minnesota Timberwolves. Low block right, it's Jay Sean Tate. Floats it up in the air for KJ, taken away by Brown. Here come the Lakers 2-on-1. Reeves floats it up and high in the air, and jamming it down is Lonnie Walker the fourth. 12-point game at 42-30. Few oohs and ahs from the Laker fans who decided to make their voices heard. Rockets get in the front court and call a timeout. 7:30 remaining in the second quarter. Rockets out shooting the Lakers 56-41% and lead by 12. Timeout brought to you by Corona Extra. Invite you to find your beach. And now these words from your local station. What does it mean to be the energy behind Clutch City? At Reliant, it means powering the home of the Houston Rockets and the homes of Rockets fans across our hometown. Reliant is harnessing the energy on the court to power game day. Together, we make a powerful team. Reliant, proud to be the official energy provider of the Houston Rockets. To learn more, visit Reliant.com or call 1-866-RELIANT. PUCT number 10007.
Hi, I'm Tito Beverage, founder and master distiller at Tito's Handmade Vodka. When I got into this business, I used to make flavored vodka infusions for my friends as gifts. When I started to make a go of it, the owner of a local liquor store showed me the dust on some flavored vodka bottles that sat on the shelves. He said, if you can make a straight vodka so smooth that you could drink it just by itself, then you'd really have something. So I did. And now all these years later, we still only make one flavor, vodka flavored vodka. 80 proof Tito's Handmade Vodka, distilled and bottled in Austin, Texas. Tito'sVodka.com.
Todd thought it would be secure to jog in the cheetah savanna. Todd believed the big cat repellent he bought online was reliable. And now Todd is trying to be faster than this cheetah that can run 80 miles per hour. But the good news is Todd has AT&T 5G that is fast, reliable, and secure. And he learned the best thing to do is stop running and toss her the backpack with the beef stew. AT&T 5G. Fast, reliable, secure.
5G requires compatible plan and device. 5G may not be available in your area. See att.com/5G for you for details.
Hi, Jan from Toyota speaking.
Jan, I heard it's a good time to buy a Toyota.
Sure is. From now until April 4th, you can shop all your favorites like Corolla, RAV4, Sequoia, and more. Imagine yourself in a new Tundra where
You stopped by the home improvement store and finally built that tree house you promised your daughter.
Sarah? When did you hop on the call?
Hi, Dad. Mom said you were taking too long on the phone.
Toyota, let's go places. See your participating Toyota dealer for details. Dealer inventory may vary.
The Rockets will host their third annual Pride Night presented by Credit Karma this Sunday when they take on the Pelicans. Starting at just $29, you will receive a ticket to the game, a Rocket Pride shirt, and a beverage. This includes beer, soda, or water. Secure your tickets tonight at Rockets.com. Still a 42-30 lead for the Rockets, 30 overall for the Lakers, 30 in the paint for the Rockets. The Rockets have been dominating in the paint all season long, as we all know, and have talked about all season, Matt, but even more so over their last 10 games. Their numbers in the paint, easily a league best, 62.2, 4 better than any other team in the league.
That helps because the Rockets as a collective group are shooting only 33% from three. Josh Christopher penetrates the lane looking for paint buckets, missed it, and a jam on the offensive rebound by Jabari Smith. So to finish up your storyline, there's 2 more for Jabari.
An assist for Josh Christopher as he dumped it off to Jabari.
44-30 with 7:08 remaining. Lonnie Walker hands it off to Reeves. Reeves to his right, looks left, now gives it to Walker. Walker's screen on a 3-point try and missed. And the rebound comes down the Rockets. Here comes Josh Christopher, one-on-one against Brown with a left-hand finish. Back-to-back dunks for the Rockets, 2 more paint buckets, and 9 first-half points for Josh Christopher. 46-30. Jared Vanderbilt back on the floor. Walker left corner for 3, missing it. Vanderbilt the offensive rebound to straight away. Beasley knocked down 3. Nope. That's going to come an offensive rebound to Beasley, and then to Reeves, who got it back. Ball deflected. He goes to the window and scores a tough basket. My goodness. Austin Reeves falling down, gets the bucket, and a Houston foul. And it's going to be on Jabari Smith.
I think at a different point in the game or maybe a different score on the board, that's a call I think Steven Silas might challenge. All that contact created by Reeves. He actually lowered his left shoulder and right shoulder, buried it into Jabari Smith, who hardly moved. And then he faded away, made the shot, and is at the free throw line. But at this juncture, I don't even think it was a consideration for Coach Silas.
Just his first foul. It is the 5th foul against the Rockets, which means the Lakers will be shooting free throws the rest of the way. Speaking of LA, they have not committed a foul here in the second quarter. We're almost halfway done as D'Angelo Russell returns. Lakers are 0 for 5, by the way, for 3 in the quarter. How about 2 more in the paint? There comes another basket for Kevin Porter Jr. 3 straight paint buckets on 3 attempts. 48-33. Beasley baseline left, 1 dribble. Vanderbilt the left is going to launch. That comes up short. Rebound underneath to Tari Eason. Lakers are 2 of 15 from 3. The Rockets are 3 of 12. Eason, underhand toss to Porter. Porter straight away. Shot clock at 9. Porter, right-hand dribble to the free throw line, turns, spins, and he throws an errant pass looking for Tari Eason, and it's out of bounds. As Şengün, with those 2 fouls, and Jalen Green comes back in for the Rockets. Wenyen Gabriel and Dennis Schroeder return for Los Angeles.
That play right there was a lot of what we saw from KPJ over the first 40, 50 games of the season, but then following his injury, very few of those since. Just totally unnecessary, excessive dribbling, and then he sends himself off balance and throws the pass out of bounds.
He is facing the Lakers for the first time this year. He did not play in that previous game with a toe ailment. Here is Russell out baseline right. Wenyen Gabriel's going to float up a 7-footer, back iron miss. Rebound, Gabriel took it away from Şengün. They're going to call a jump ball between Wenyen Gabriel and LP.
Alpi only able to grab that board with one hand, so it was kind of out there for Gabriel to get his mitts on it, which he did and tied him up.
5:21 remaining in the second quarter. Gabriel, 6'9", out of the Sudan, plays college basketball at Kentucky in his 4th year. Şengün taps in the back to Jabari Smith. Rockets, meanwhile, have made 5 straight field goals. All those, I think, in the paint. Here is Smith. Down the lane he goes. Up in the window, there's a missed shot. We're jinxing these guys all over the place tonight. Across the timeline. Shot attempt. Vanderbilt kicks it out right corner. That's a 3-point make for D'Angelo Russell. Off the good feed from Vanderbilt. 48-36. Lakers within 12 of the Rockets. Josh Christopher straight away to Alpi Şengün. Hands it off to Green. Green right side of the angle. Cross-court pass left side out to Scoot. 4:45 remaining until halftime. Scoot's inside the arc. Bent net there by Russell. Pass inside. This is Jabari. Misses a 5-footer with a whistle against the Lakers.
Yeah, just a tick late on KPJ seeing Smith, who had cut into the lane, was right at the basket, wide open, gave him the ball just, like I said, a tick late. And Beasley was able to come over, got a piece of the arm on the shot. And Smith heads to the free throw line.
And that is Beasley's the first whistle against the Lakers with 4:42 remaining in the second quarter as Jabari goes to the free throw line.
One of the reasons that foul count is so low and the Rockets' points in the paint is so high is they just haven't been challenging the Rockets at the rim.
Jabari misses the free throw as Jayshawn Tate returns for Houston. And Josh Christopher sits down. A very effective time for him in the second quarter. 7 minutes and 9 points.
Pushed the pace well, ran the offense well, finished for himself very well, hitting 4 of his 5 shots.
Jabari's second free throw comes up. It's good. And the Rockets back up by 13 and 49-36. We have had no ties and 1 small lead change early on in the contest. It was, matter of fact, it was 1-0 Lakers. Down the lane, Russell misses the layup off the front rim. Rebound to Şengün. Alpi's got numbers here, 5 on 4. Şengün on the trail, layup attempt. That's going to go up and in, and then 1 coming up there for Jayshawn Tate. Well, he went in against this year. Here's the free throw. It is up. It's good. And the Rockets' lead is now 52-36. It matches their largest lead of 16. Schroeder left corner. And we got a swing pass, a foul, I should say. And it's going to be called against Jay-Sean Tate. Second foul on Jay-Sean. And Dennis Schroeder is going to get shots on this. Because it is, again, penalty situation here for the Lakers.
Little foul-y for Jay-Sean Tate going back to last night's game. 2 fouls here early. He had 4 fouls in the fourth quarter of the game against the Celtics.
Schroeder make the first of his 2. And the second one is then he's now 3 of 4 for the line. 52-37. Dennis Schroeder, 5 points for the Lakers. His squad down 14. Porter to his left for Şengün against Gabriel. Going to post up Wenyon. Double team comes and Russell almost took it away. Şengün maintained the dribble and then he is fouled. And we'll have it side out here to the Rockets on the 3rd Laker foul.
And again, running the offense through Şengün. They have a defender in Gabriel who I believe could stay with him, but they sent the double team anyway, and then they ended up fouling him.
Yeah, Hachimura came over to attack him and got the foul. That's his first. 4:01 remaining until halftime. Green left corner against Gabriel. Hands it off to Şengün, and he jams it down with the right hand. Sneaky little pass at the very last second. And Alpi gets the deuce. 54-38. Rockets up again by 16 with 3:53 remaining until halftime. Schroeder across the timeline. Rockets shooting 61% from the floor. Schroeder attacks, draws the glass, and that's it. But a foul on Houston.
That was on Jalen Green, second.
Green picks up foul number 2. Dennis Schroeder, if you want a nice Google study, go look up how he handles his contract negotiations.
With this very team, the last time around.
Free throw attempt is up and in. I know he signed here. I just know it was for a lot less than what he was originally offered.
Yeah, it's a tough situation. I'd say a good percentage of the time we do see players, especially veteran players, so to speak, bet on themselves and find the market is good for them. In his case, it just simply wasn't.
I mean, we're talking tens of millions of dollars in lost revenue by betting on himself as he makes both free throws.
Yeah, the Schroeder Corporation not real happy with the CEO's decision on that one.
I think he'll be able to sleep at night still with all the money he's made in the NBA. 54-40. Scoot hands it off to Şengün between the rings. Now right behind him to Jalen, who assumes that position. He's straight away. Jalen's going to launch a 3. It is up. It's off the heel. Offensive rebound, putting it back up and scoring of all people, the point guard, Kevin Porter Jr. 56-40 with 3:19 remaining. There's Schroeder looking for 2 more, and a foul is going to be called on the way up. As Jay-Sean thought he got a block on it.
That was going to come to Jay-Sean.
Jay-Sean just picked up his 3rd foul of the half. Schroeder knows. He was a short-term teammate of Jay-Sean Tate's.
Yeah, he drew the body contact, got the shot blocked, but the foul had already been whistled, and he gets back to the free throw line. You know, the Lakers have gotten now 15. This will be 16 free throw attempts already, have launched 16 three-point attempts. I think that's their attempt at trying to stay in this game undermanned, is to fire away, big fat green light, and keep attacking the rim.
Schroeder made the first and rattles home the second. They have tried 16 free throws. The Rockets, conversely, have only 5 of 7. Rockets up 14. Şengün brings it across midcourt with the Rockets up 56-42. Jabari left corner, met there by Hachimura. Top out to Şengün. Ball over the top of his head. Puts his back to the three-point line. Hands it off to Kevin Porter Jr. Porter down the lane. Easy layup. Put it in for 2. You knew who was jealous of that? Jason Tatum. 58-42 with 2:53 remaining. Block underneath. Gabriel gets it off that block. Schroeder no-look pass out right side. 3-point try. That's no good. Off the hands of Hachimura, and the Rockets come back up 16. Tate, baseline left for Jabari. Going up. Shot attempt. Front rim miss. Ball tipped around a couple of times. Jabari's got it with a little 3-footer. Puts it in for 2. And the Rockets are now up by 18.
Good job by Smith shouldering off Gabriel so he could dump it in.
Rockets 60% from the floor, leading 60-42. Schroeder baseline left. Hands off to Wendy Gabriel. Out left side, D'Angelo Russell, three-pointer off the back heel. Rebound. Oh, Jabari had it. They tried to gather and he lost it because Alpert was right in the way. It'll be a turnover, and possession will stay with the Lakers. But first is timeout with 2 minutes and 15 seconds remaining until halftime. Great night for the Rockets so far. They lead 60-42 over the Lakers. Timeout brought to you by Corona Extra. Invite you to find your beach. This is Houston Rockets basketball.
Hey, Houston Rockets fans. Houston Rockets play, you win. Get 30% off your menu price order from Pizza Hut day after the Rockets game. Order online at pizzahut.com. Must enter code PQ. The code again is PQ. No one out-pizzas the Hut.
You are at the center of our care at Memorial Hermann. We offer more locations and more options that put you closer to advanced medicine. With over 25 imaging centers throughout Greater Houston, virtual office visits with your own doctor, and access to in-person and virtual urgent care, you get the care you need when, where, and how you need it. This is convenient care designed around you. Memorial Hermann, advancing health, personalizing care.
What does optimism look like? It looks like the ball floating through the air, backboard lit up in red, the entire arena holding its breath. You're down 2, but you took the 3. Some fans can't bear to look, but missing never crossed your mind. You knew it was going in the moment it left your hands. Taking the shot looks crazy sometimes, but it isn't. It's just different. And sometimes that's just the difference you need. Frost, the official bank of relentless optimism and proud partner of the Houston Rockets.
Todd thought it would be secure to jog in the cheetah savanna. Todd believed the big cat repellent he bought online was reliable. And now Todd is trying to be faster than this cheetah that can run 80 miles per hour. But the good news is Todd has AT&T 5G that is fast, reliable, and secure. And he learned the best thing to do is stop running and toss her the backpack with the beef stew. AT&T 5G. Fast, reliable, secure.
5G requires compatible plan and device. 5G may not be available in your area. See att.com/5G for you for details.
Hey, Houston Rockets fans. Houston Rockets play, you win. Get 30% off your menu price order from Pizza Hut day after the Rockets game. Order online at pizzahut.com. Must enter code PQ. That code again is PQ. No one out-pizzas the Hut.
The best in high school hoops are headed to Houston for the 46th annual McDonald's All-American Games on March 28th. Bronny James, Justin Edwards, Aaron Brashaw, and more will compete and don the iconic McDonald's All-American Games jerseys. Get your tickets tonight for the McDonald's All-American Games here at Toyota Center at toyotacenter.com. Rockets up 18. We'll pause 10 for station identification on the Rockets Radio Network.
KBME Houston, an iHeart radio station. This is Sports Talk 790, your home for Houston Rockets basketball.
As we come back, Matt, Kevin Porter Jr. in the Rockets locker room, a cut under his left eye.
Well, it came in, I guess, a decent time with it being halftime and 2 minutes away. Here's Schroeder, top of the key to the free throw line. Ball bumped in underneath and tapped around and picked up, and the Rockets have it the other direction. Şengün on the trail. Hands it, looking for an alley-oop for Smith, but he was fouled from behind. D'Angelo Russell picks up the foul with 2:04 remaining. Rockets are up 18 despite them shooting just 3 of 13 from 3. The three-point shot, first of all, not nearly as much, and second of all, still not going down at any high regularity.
But giving the Lakers nothing. Only one of their 3 turnovers, already a low count, has resulted in any points for LA.
All right. Rockets will not shoot free throws. Ball is inbounded. Low block right at Şengün off a feed from Green. Şengün fights a double team. Top to Green. Out left side, Jabari, three-pointer around the rim and missed. And the rebound is picked up by Troy Brown Jr. Right side, he'll bring it over to Schroeder. Hands it over to D'Angelo Russell, being face guarded by Jay Sean Tate. 1:40 left to go, and there's a Russell layup attempt that is missed. Şengün clears. Rockets want to push. It's a 5-on-3 break. Şengün at the right elbow. He'll turn. He'll twist. He'll lose the basketball. That is a steal. And back on a 2-on-1 break, finishing that break and laying up and missing on the shot attempt that time for the Lakers. Wow, they had a 2-on-1 and did not get anything as Vanderbilt took it away and then missed the layup. Green right side of the floor. Green on the baseline, goes against Wendy Gabriel, misses the shot. Gabriel comes up with a good rebound. Good defense that time by Gabriel. 1:05 remaining. We're stuck at 60-42. Reverse layup for Reeves is missed, but a late whistle. as we've seen futility on both sides of the floor the last 90 seconds. And a technical foul has just been called against the Rockets.
That's the second time Reeves has gotten a foul called on Jabari Smith on a drive, and neither call I don't think was correct. This one included. Jabari Smith barely makes contact with him as he's backing away and does not appear to hit him across the arm either. And yet Reeves is at the free throw line, and so Jabari just a little too mouthy.
Free throw is up and in, 60-43. As Reeves will go back into the free throw line after D'Angelo Russell made that first attempt. Nobody on the floor right now for the Rockets in double figures. Kevin Porter's got 18. Everybody else is good and balanced scoring. As the free throw is actually made by Reeves, make it 60-44.
Seventh technical foul of the season for the rookie, the team leader.
I would have thought Jayshawn Tate would have been there, but he's missed a lot of time this year. I bet technical fouls per game played, Jayshawn's in front.
He has 4.
56 seconds left to go until halftime. Şengün near the top of the key. Pass out left-hand side to Jayshawn. He wants a straightaway 3. That's off the heel. Rebound. Şengün on the baseline. Saves it. Gives it to KJ, who windmills, dumps it down for 2 with the left hand. Great offensive rebound and an impactful throwdown. Lakers have missed their last 6 shots. They trail 17 with the basketball. Schroeder deflects it back to Russell. Back to Schroeder. A floater. Make another miss. Another tap up that time. No good by Gabriel. So it's 2 more missed shots. Back come the Rockets with 25 seconds remaining. Up by 17. Jalen Green left side of the floor. Shot clock at 10 seconds. Green dribbles between his legs. Down to 5. Down to 4. Out left side, Jabari lost the basketball. Gathers it, puts it back up. The shot on the rebound on the weak side by Şengün was missed with 1 to shoot. 3.5 seconds left to go. Here is a Russell 3 with 0.7. It's on the way. It's good for a 3-ball. That is just their 4th. Here is Şengün to lob up a shot attempt. It would have went. He was hanging underneath the basket, just happened to be there. He missed the layup over his right shoulder. But perhaps is more impactful is that 3-pointer for D'Angelo Russell with 0.7 remaining on the clock to cut the Rocket advantage down to 14. We're at the halftime here at the Toyota Center with the score. The Rockets 62 and the Lakers 48. Halftime activities with Adam Wexler next as you listen to Houston Rockets basketball.
Hi, Jan from Toyota speaking.
Jan, I heard it's a good time to buy a Toyota.
Sure is. From now until April 4th, you can shop all your favorites like Corolla, RAV4, Sequoia, and more. Imagine yourself in a new Tundra where
You stopped by the home improvement store and finally built that tree house you promised your daughter.
Sarah? When did you hop on the call?
Hi, Dad. Mom said you were taking too long on the phone.
Toyota, let's go places. See your participating Toyota dealer for details. Dealer inventory may vary.
When I'm looking to get in on some action, DraftKings, the official daily fantasy partner of the Houston Rockets, is always giving me a shot to win big with their daily fantasy contest. Download the DraftKings app now and use promo code ROCKETS. This week, new customers can get a free shot at a share of millions in total prizes with your first deposit. Only at DraftKings with code ROCKETS. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. Minimum $5 deposit required. Eligibility restrictions apply. Void where prohibited. See DraftKings.com for details. Whether on land, at sea, in the air, or in space, KBR delivers science, technology, and engineering solutions that are changing the world. For more than a century, governments and companies across the globe have come to us to accomplish their most critical missions and objectives. From space exploration and national defense to green technology and the circular economy, our experts are tackling the most important challenges of our time and delivering innovative solutions without equal. In everything we do, we're striving to create a better, safer, and more sustainable world. We are KBR, the future designed and delivered. Learn more at kbr.com.
The sound of an ice cold Corona is music to my ears. Oh, run that back. Dope. Now drop that beat. And hit me with the hook, player. Hey, whatever you do with your fine life, just do you, player. Relax responsibly. Corona Extra Beer, imported by Crown Imports, Chicago, Illinois.
with 2 seconds left in the second quarter. But D'Angelo Russell's three-pointer just before the halftime buzzer dropped in. His second three-point make of the night gave him a Lakers best 13 points, same as Austin Reeves, who has 13 points, but it was only the 14th field goal of the first half for the Lakers. The Rockets made 27 shots on their way to earning this 14-point halftime lead. And here's how they got there. A 1-0 Lakers lead, which as of now is the only Laker lead of the game. Rockets would answer with a bucket, and they would answer a little more loudly with their second bucket.
Lob to his left for Şengün. One-on-one against Hachimura. Posting up, spins baseline left underneath the basket, hands it off to KJ, and he'll flush it down for two. 2 for 2 of the Rockets in the first minute. They lead 4-1.
2 for 2, followed by 2 more makes, followed by a 5th consecutive make to open up the game.
Baseline right, KJ out to Green. He'll launch a 3. That's on the way and good. And the three-point stroke is working right now for the Rockets. 2 for 2.
They started 2 for 2. They finished only one of their next 13, but they made their first 5 shots of the game, already up 12-6. We're already up 10 at 23-13 when they got to the rim again. This time it's KPJ.
Out left side of Jabari. Right-hand dribble, cross-court out to Scoot. Up fakes once, up fakes twice. Dribble drive, passes inside, and a nice jam for Jabari Smith on a good feed from Scoot.
One of the 2 first-half assists for Kevin Porter Jr. Rockets led 25-13. Next trip, it was KPJ finishing himself.
So there's an errant pass and a Rocket turnover, or I should say they come up with a turnover from the Lakers. Here goes Scoot down the heart of the lane with the right hand. He'll throw off the backboard and put it in for 2 more. Rockets take advantage of a steal and turn it into Houston points. It's 27-13 Rockets.
14-point lead there, 12-point lead at the end of one. One of the Rockets' 2 first-quarter steals, forcing 5 Laker turns. The Rockets had only 1 turnover in the first quarter on their way to that 12-point lead. The second quarter belongs to the reserves for sure, starting with Josh Christopher.
Tate, right side angle, hands it off. Here's JC looking for 5 in the second quarter, and he's going to nail a three-pointer. Josh Christopher makes it 36-20.
Usman Garuba starting this game on a 3-point shooting tear, having made 9 consecutive shots over the last month's time. Unfortunately, he missed each of his first 3 3-point attempts, so he got a little bit closer.
Christopher bounce pass. Here goes JC. Bounce pass underneath the Easton, giving it to Garuba, who jams it down with the right hand. His first 2-point field goal of the game, 40-26 in favor of Houston.
And those remain as only 2 points so far in this game. Mentioned the reserves carried the Rockets through the early portion of that second quarter. Josh Christopher with a couple of back-to-back beautiful plays.
Josh Christopher penetrates the lane looking for paint buckets. Missed it in a jam on the offensive rebound by Jabari Smith. So to finish up your storyline, there's 2 more for Jabari. Here comes Josh Christopher, one-on-one against Brown with a left-hand finish. Back-to-back dunks for the Rockets, 2 more paint buckets, and 9 first-half points for Josh Christopher.
All 9 of those points coming in that second quarter. Made 4 of his 5 shots, had an assist, and did not turn the basketball over. Put the Rockets up 16. They would have a chance to get 3 on the 2+1 from Jayshawn Tate.
Alfie's got numbers here, 5 on 4. Şengün on the trail, laying up a tip. That's going to go up and in, and then 1 coming up there for Jayshawn Tate.
And he would finish that 3-point play when he knocked down the free throw. Rockets up 16, 52-36. Şengün leading the break. Şengün finding KJ early in the game for a dunk. Now it was his turn to catch the pass for a slam. Jalen Green with the nifty dig. When KPJ found no resistance as he made his way to the basket.
Jabari left corner, met there by Hachimura. Top out to Şengün. Ball over the top of his head, puts his back to the 3-point line, hands it off to Kevin Porter Jr. Porter down the lane, easy layup, put it in for 2. You know who's jealous of that? Jason Tatum.
Rockets in the paint in this game have been absolutely dominant. 24 of 35 for 69% shooting and 48 of their 62 points from the paint. The Lakers, again, have just 48 points overall. The driving layup put them up 16. This Şengün, great save, put them up 17.
Pass out left-hand side to Jason. He wants a straightaway three, and that's off the heel. Rebound, Şengün on the baseline, saves it, gives it to KJ, who windmills, dumps it down for two with the left hand. Great offensive rebound and an impactful throwdown.
12 first half highlights I just played you, bookended by the same scenario. Şengün to KJ for a jam. Rockets lead by 14 at the half, 62-48. We'll look around the NBA next on the Rockets halftime show. Now this word from your local stations.
You are at the heart of everything we do at Memorial Hermann. Customizing heart treatments, like repairing aortic aneurysms without open heart surgery, and using new treatments to reduce the risk of stroke from heart arrhythmia without relying on blood thinners. Our teams work together and share expertise, all to give you the best possible outcome. This is innovative heart care, and it's designed for you. Memorial Hermann, advancing health, personalizing care.
Are you tired of running to the gas station to get your lottery tickets? Stop wasting your time and start buying your tickets with Jackpot, the mobile app that puts the lottery in the palm of your hand. Jackpot is a proud partner of the Houston Rockets. Jalen Green going upstairs. Download the Jackpot app to your mobile device and take advantage of the most convenient way to buy lottery tickets so you never miss another play. Here's Jabari Smith knocks down another one. Jackpot is available to eligible lottery participants ages 18 and up. Please play responsibly.
Hi, Jan from Toyota speaking.
Jan, I heard it's a good time to buy a Toyota.
Sure is. From now until April 4th, you can shop all your favorites like Corolla, RAV4, Sequoia, and more. Imagine yourself in a new Tundra where
You stopped by the home improvement store and finally built that tree house you promised your daughter.
Sarah? When did you hop on the call?
Hi, Dad. Mom said you were taking too long on the phone.
Toyota, let's go places. See your participating Toyota dealer for details. Dealer inventory may vary.
Are you tired of running to the gas station to get your lottery tickets? Stop wasting your time and start buying your tickets with Jackpot, the mobile app that puts the lottery in the palm of your hand. Jackpot is a proud partner of the Houston Rockets. Jalen Green going upstairs. Download the Jackpot app to your mobile device and take advantage of the most convenient way to buy lottery tickets so you never miss another play. Here's Jabari Smith knocks down another one. Jackpot is available to eligible lottery participants ages 18 and up. Please play responsibly.
Rockets halftime show continues. Quick check around the NBA tonight. Handful of games underway. At the 8-minute mark of the third quarter, the Sixers down by 5 in Cleveland to the Cavaliers. It's a 70-65 score. Joel Embiid is going off again. 24 points, 13 boards, and 3 blocked shots. 3:45 to go in quarter number 3 in Miami. The Heat with a very large 17-point lead over the Memphis Grizzlies, who continue to play without the suspended Ja Morant. 91-74. Heat lead that one. Kings at the Bulls. 10-point lead at the half for Chicago. Behind DeMar DeRozan, 17 points. 58-48 the score in that one. Also at the half in Minnesota, the Celtics, who lost here on Monday, have a 1-point lead at Minnesota. Just a 44-43 game. Anthony Edwards leading all scores with 18 points. The Mavs and Spurs getting together in San Antonio tonight. 8:06 till halftime. That's a 38-38 score presently. And they will tip off a little bit later tonight in L.A. when the Clippers meet the Golden State Warriors. We'll continue with the Rockets halftime show as we continue here from Toyota Center where the Rockets up 62-48. Now this word from your local stations.
What's better than having a winning season and being named world champs? Doing it all with a Crawford Bock in hand. Karbach Crawford Bock is the ultimate ballpark beer that pairs perfectly with the sweet taste of victory. So, crack open an ice-cold Crawford Bock and cheer on the home team to another exciting season full of game-winning catches and out-of-the-park home runs. Brewed by Karbach Brewing Company in Houston, Texas. A portion of proceeds from every Crawford Bock is donated to the Astros Foundation.
Hi, Jan from Toyota speaking.
Jan, I heard it's a good time to buy a Toyota.
Sure is. From now until April 4th, you can shop all your favorites like Corolla, RAV4, Sequoia, and more. Imagine yourself in a new Tundra where
You stopped by the home improvement store and finally built that tree house you promised your daughter.
Sarah? When did you hop on the call?
Hi, Dad. Mom said you were taking too long on the phone.
Toyota, let's go places. See your participating Toyota dealer for details. Dealer inventory may vary.
Halftime show continues with the news of the day from the NBA presented by DraftKings. Download the DraftKings app now and play free with your first deposit with promo code ASSIST. Terms do apply. I mentioned the Ja Morant suspension a couple of times, specifically coming down from the league earlier this afternoon. The statement from the NBA said he's been suspended for 8 games without pay for conduct detrimental to the league. In response to the live streaming of that video back on March 4th, he's eligible to return for the Grizzlies game against the Dallas Mavericks on Monday, the upcoming Monday, March 20th. And again, the Rockets face the Grizzlies in Memphis, both on the 22nd and 24th, where he may or may not be ready to make his return. The Rockets lead this one 62-48 at the half as Matt Thomas, the voice of Houston Rockets basketball, rejoins us and try to get you an update on Kevin Porter Jr., who's back on the Rockets bench, is set to start the second half, is still getting worked on, finishing touches on the work they did at halftime from Dr. Jason Biles, now putting a cover on that cut on his left eye. And if I could play Amateur Sleuth, it looked like he told teammate Alperen Şengün what happened. D'Angelo Russell following through on one of his jump shots at 2:18 of the first half came across his left eye, and that's where the eye area, and that's where the cut came from, and he looks to be ready to go.
Wait a minute. Are you that good of a lip reader?
Well, I do have binoculars, and I was watching KPJ get ready for the second half, and I could see Alpy come over to him and ask him what happened, and that is what he showed him that happened. D'Angelo Russell had taken that shot, and his left hand followed through right across his face.
So Scoot missed a bunch of time with the toe helmet. He knocked knees 2 nights ago, and now he's got a cut on his eye.
Like, think about since his return. The first night he came back, he had to sit and get them to call timeout to come out of the game. The next game, he had his shoe off on the bench. And here he is tonight, probably one of his finest games since his return, 18 first-half points.
Could have had a lot more if he had not missed so much playing time in the second quarter. He's got the basketball in hand. Rockets right to left here in the start period number 3. Scoot the left elbow. Behind him to Şengün. Hands it up to Jalen. Back out left side of Porter. Porter right-hand dribble to the free throw line. We have a whistle away from the basketball on this weak side over here. And it's going to be called on Troy Brown Jr. for a push against Kenyon Martin. It's his 3rd personal. So that stops everything. The shot clock is at 14 seconds. Game clock at 11:44. How are the Lakers kind of hanging around, Wexy? They were 13 of 15 from the free throw line in the second quarter. Şengün hands it behind him to Scoot. Left-hand dribble drive. Cross-court pass out to Jabari. Down the lane he goes. Up under to Şengün. Reverse layup. Flips it over the right shoulder and traps it in for 2. Good start for Alperen Şengün. Rockets again 55% from the floor and lead 64-48. Their largest lead's been 18. D'Angelo Russell to Wenyen Gabriel, who starts the second half. Catch, shoot, 3-pointer on the way. That's Malik Beasley. You got to be careful of him. He can start to knock those down. It's 64-51. So Wenyen Gabriel starts the second half for Rui Hachimura. We've got a whistle on an offensive foul against the Rockets. And it's going to be on, who's that on? Let's see. KJ Martin gets called for the foul as he pushes down Jared Vanderbilt. Russell straight away against Porter to Gabriel to the baseline left. Bounce pass to Vanderbilt. 1 dribble and then a dunk right in front of the basket for 2. That's 5 in a row for the Lakers. 64-53. Minute 10 gone by here in the third quarter. Gabriel out high guarding Scoot. Right corner gives up the 3. Bounce pass into Şengün. Low block right. Straight away. KJ for 3. Or maybe. I don't know. That thing almost went drop down. There's a loose basketball. And Kevin Porter, right place, right time. Grabbed it around 2 Lakers and dunked it in for 2. So the Rockets got points on that possession after all at 66-53. Here's Beasley. Bounce pass to Vanderbilt. One-on-one against Şengün. Pump fakes, goes up. Layup attempt is on the way for two. Vanderbilt wanted a foul, didn't get it. It's 66-55 in favor of the Rockets. Lakers need this game to keep a comfortable distance between themselves and who's behind them in the Western Conference playoff chase. Here is Martin, lost the basketball. Gabriel with a tap out into the hands of Beasley. Beasley at the right elbow. Trail to Gabriel. Back to Beasley. Catch and shoot three. Up front rim. No. Rebounded Jalen Green underneath. Jalen comes across the timeline. Straight away. Hands it off down the lane. Jabari Smith goes up. Hands it. He lost the basketball. It's a steal. Into the hands of Vanderbilt. Going to go length of the floor. Hands it to Russell. Baseline left. Beasley for three. Hits it. This feels like a really good time for a timeout. But the Rockets will stay on the floor as they have seen that 16-point lead trickle down to 8 at 66-58 Houston. 9:22 clock moving here in the second quarter. Porter left side angle the basketball on a crossover. Gets by Şengün. We got a foul as Şengün takes a spill. And they're going to call the offensive foul on Alperen Şengün for using a knee to separate the two guys on the court. Yeah, he used that left knee to get the little separation from him and Troy Brown Jr.
Very, very wide stance on that attempted screen.
10-2 the current Laker run. Russell straight away. Beasley wants three more. Back iron miss. Clear out nicely by Kenyon Martin Jr. 4 turnovers for the Rockets here in the third quarter alone. They are up to 8 for the game. Porter back out right. KJ open three. No. Offensive rebound. Porter pump fakes, goes up, lays it up and in. He's got 2 offensive rebounds and a couple of baskets here in quarter number 3. 22 for the game to go along with 6 rebounds. There's a steal for the Rockets. Porter with that bandage on. Underneath, layup attempt. KJ got 2 more. And a timeout to Los Angeles. Nicely done after Malik Beasley trying to put together a little run. KJ Martin complaining about something to Dedrick Taylor. You gotta stay away from those technical fouls too, my friend. We got a timeout. It's 8:34 remaining. A couple of loose balls turn into rocket baskets in the last 30 seconds. Their lead's back at the 12 at 70-58. Timeout brought to you by Cornax. Invite you to find your beach. And now these words from your local station.
At Lone Star Chevrolet, we didn't invent truck season. We just set the standard. Hey, y'all, this is Johnny Smith with the legendary Lone Star Chevrolet. It's truck season and rodeo time. That means it's the best time to get Lone Star Chevy's absolute best deal on the best selection of brand new Silverados while they last. Take $8,000 off brand new 2022 Chevy Silverados. Plus 0% financing is available. That's an instant $8,000 off a new 2022 Silverado Crew Cab. Plus 0% interest-free financing is available. It's a real deal. No games, no gimmicks. $8,000 off brand new Chevy Silverados plus 0% is available. And if you don't get the deal you want, then come see me, Johnny Smith. My office is right on the showroom floor. So log on to LoneStarChevrolet.com or come see me and get the low Lone Star Chevy price at the legendary Lone Star Chevrolet, 290 at Eldridge. Chevy, find new roads.
Call 888-690-6972 for details.
Hey, Houston Rockets fans. Houston Rockets play, you win. Get 30% off your menu price order from Pizza a day after the Rockets game. Order online at Pizza.
When, where, and how you need it. This is convenient care designed around you. Memorial Hermann, advancing health, personalizing care.
Hey, Houston Rockets fans. Houston Rockets play, you win. Get 30% off your menu price order from Pizza a day after the Rockets game. Order online at pizzahut.com. Must enter code PQ. That code again is PQ. No one out pizzas the Hut.
Celebrate St. Patrick's Day at Toyota Center this Friday when the Rockets take on the Pelicans. Get a ticket to the game, a Green Rockets t-shirt, and a beverage starting at just $29. This includes beer, soda, or water. Secure your tickets tonight at Rockets.com. 70-58 is the Rockets' 12-point advantage. 8:34 still to go here in this third quarter. KPJ, an awesome start to his second half off of the cut. He's 9 of 10 from the floor. He's got 22 points.
Lakers and the Mavericks are tied for the 9th position in the Western Conference. They're a game better than Utah, who is in number 11th seed. And they are a game away, 2 games away from Minnesota, who's a number 7 seed. Every game matters for these Western Conference foes. Left side of the floor, Brown underneath, down low, and going up and laying it in. Actually tried for a dunk and wound up laying it in was Jared Vanderbilt for 2. 70-60, 10 dimes for the Lakers tonight on their 19 baskets. They're within 10. Every night it feels like they're changing positions in the Western Conference. There's a ball tipped, but it is saved. Vanderbilt had his mitts on it. Now it's low block left. Şengün underneath the Martin goes to the window with the left hand. Missed the layup. Got his own rebound. Put it back in for 2. 2 more paint points. Another offensive rebound.
And then KJ Martin hit with a technical foul.
What did I just say a minute ago, Wex?
He did react after that make, feeling that he was fouled on the first attempt that he missed. He runs away in disbelief and is still pretty animated, and now is running over to the referee and hopefully not saying too much.
Dedrick Taylor with the T on that one. Free throw at the line, good for Russell. D'Angelo Russell has 14 points. Malik Beasley 11. Jared Vanderbilt has 8. Austin Reeves off the bench for the Lakers has 13. 72-61. Rockets up by 11 with 7:47 and a moving clock here. Russell left to right for the Lakers in the third quarter with the basketball. Screen is set by Vanderbilt. Vanderbilt down the lane, goes to the window and scores. He's got 2 field goals here in period 3. 9-point game now. Porter gets by D'Angelo. Flush on the baseline. KJ Martin with an emphatic throwdown. He was barking too again, Wex. Got to be careful on that. 3-pointer front rim, no for D'Angelo Russell. Ball tipped up a couple of times. And we've got a loose ball foul. It's going to be called against Jabari Smith Jr. Side out on the Rocket foul. That is their first.
Yeah, Taylor did happen to be the referee over on the side where he was barking, but the bark was at a Laker, although that too could get you a touchdown.
Yeah, I'm telling you, he's got a pretty short leash right now. Vanderbilt behind him to Russell. Out right side, Beasley 3-ball. Back heel miss. Too strong. Rebound to Porter. Rockets up by 11. They are doing it despite 3 of 17 from 3-point range. Martin, 2-handed pass out left side to Jalen Green. Green goes cross-court pass. Lakers go zone at 2-3. Porter gets around a Şengün screen. Down the lane he goes. That's a swat. Straight away, 3-point try on the way. Back iron miss. So Brown got the block. It was an offensive rebound, and the return comes back to the Lakers. They're down by 11. Right side of the floor, Beasley to the baseline. Pushes aside his defender. Shot attempt from 5 is on the way. Good as he got by Jalen Green. And it's back to a 9-point game at 74-65. How are the Lakers in this? They're 39% from 3. You know how? 17-20 from the free throw line. Porter, 3-point line right, met there by Gabriel. Step back, contested 3. Got it! The toughest shot, I promise you, Kevin Porter Jr. will take all night, was right there. 4th 3-pointer for the Rockets. D'Angelo Russell layup blocked by a Rocket. Gabriel saves. Bounce pass, low block right into Vanderbilt. He's in the left elbow and maneuvering his way through the defenders. Rockets up by 12. Left side angle, Brown. Contested 3. Air ball, the shot clock goes off. That's 24 good seconds of Rocket defense. Houston basketball up by 12.
The block from Şengün and the good contest on that 3 from Jalen Green, forcing the violation.
Alpe now has technically 2 block shots. Smith has 1. Martin with 1. Brown, the only block shot on the previous trip down the floor for the Lakers, at least among those that are starting. Here's Jabari for a 3-pointer. Up front rim, no. Rebound to Vanderbilt. 77-65. Jared Vanderbilt brings it across the timeline. He wants to go the length of the floor. Crosser to the window. Comes up short. Layup attempt. Put back by Vanderbilt. No good. Swings it past Gabriel. Out left corner kick. Open 3. That's on the way. Good for Troy Brown Jr. At 37% from 3-point range. And the Lakers just hanging around at 77-68. 5:13 remaining in quarter number 3. Şengün between the rings. Alley-oop to KJ. Easy flush. That combination has really worked very well the second half of the year. KJ with 12 to go along with 6 rebounds. Şengün with his 5th assist. Right side of the floor. Beasley behind him to Vanderbilt to the dotted circle. Euro step move out to Beasley. 1 step inside the arc. Tries a long 2. That's also strong. Everything Beasley has attempted in the second half has been long. Here's Porter at the top of the key with the Rockets up by 11. To the right side of the floor, Jalen Green goes up, lobs it. It's an air ball. Rebound picked up again by the Lakers. Troy Brown, make that Vanderbilt's got it. Down the lane, handoff to Brown. He's going to score 2 points, and it's down to a 9-point game again. That's as close as the Lakers have gotten it here in the third quarter. 79-70 in favor of Houston. 4:18 and a moving clock in the third quarter. Kevin Porter Jr. with stitches across that eye. Dribbling the basketball. He's got 25 points, 8 rebounds, and 4 assists. Looking for 27 and put the ball on the floor, and it's lost, and it's taken away out of bounds and slapped by Wenyen Gabriel. Austin Reeves, Rui Hachimura, and Dennis Schroeder all coming in for Los Angeles. Jay Sean Tate and Tari Eason in for Houston. We'll see how the second unit does here. Reeves was impactful when he was on the floor in the first half. He had 13 minutes of play and scored 13 points. 4:06 remaining as Jabari Smith takes a seat. 9 points and 3 rebounds for him. Porter lobs to his left for Şengün. Shot clock at 4 on the baseline. Cross court out right side. 1 dribble to his right. 3-point try coming out for Kevin Porter is missed. Rebound to Gabriel. It's a 9-point Laker disadvantage, and there is a steal by Scoot as he falls down the sideline. Pass. Tate into East on the low block left. Pump fakes once, twice. Throws up, missed the layup. Rebound at the free throw line by Schroeder. Here come the Lakers, trailing your Rockets by 9. Schroeder with a right-handed layup. There's going to be a goaltend. Count the basket. As Şengün went for the block instead, it's 2 points for Schroeder, and it's a 7-point game. And the Rockets are going to call a timeout. It comes at 3:38 remaining in third quarter play. It's getting a lot cozier here in downtown Houston at the Toyota Center. Rockets 79, Lakers 72. Timeout brought to you by Corona Extra. Invite you to find your beach. This is Houston Rockets basketball.
I'm Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. I learned about atrial fibrillation the hard way. My symptoms would come and go. Shortness of breath, fatigue. I kept going. Then I got so lightheaded, I couldn't. My doctor said I have AFib, so I'm about 5 times more likely to have a stroke. Other symptoms, irregular heartbeat, heart racing, chest pain can come and go, but the risk of stroke stays. If you have symptoms, tell a doctor. Visit notimetowait.com.
Sponsored by Bristol-Myers Squibb and Pfizer.
Hi, Jan from Toyota speaking.
Jan, I heard it's a good time to buy a Toyota.
Sure is. From now until April 4th, you can shop all your favorites like Corolla, RAV4, Sequoia, and more. Imagine yourself in a new Tundra where
You stopped by the home improvement store and finally built that tree house you promised your daughter.
Sarah? When did you hop on the call?
Hi, Dad. Mom said you were taking too long on the phone.
Toyota, let's go places. See your participating Toyota dealer for details. Dealer inventory may vary.
When it comes to your money goals, every win matters. And with an MVP like Credit Karma on your side, your hard work can really pay off. Whether you're looking to elevate your credit scores, upgrade your car or home, or find the right strategy to pay off debt, Credit Karma is on your team. Join over 120 million members and start leveling up your finances. Download the free app and create your own karma with Credit Karma, proud partner of the Houston Rockets. Loan services offered through Credit Karma Offers Inc. NMLS ID 1628077. Credit Karma Mortgage Inc. NMLS ID 1588622.
With the Kroger Plus card, it's easy to get lower than low prices for the win. And for every dollar you spend, you earn fuel points, which can add up to $1 per gallon off at the pump for the win. Plus, save every day on groceries and get personalized digital coupons for the win. The Kroger Plus card, all you do is win. Big, big savings. Sign up now at Kroger.com and start saving. Kroger, fresh for everyone. Savings may vary by state. Fuel restrictions apply.
The Houston Rockets are excited to once again host the annual Clutch City Cares fundraiser in partnership with AT&T Sportsnet, benefiting the Clutch City Foundation. Packages include 4 seats to a game, autographed basketball signed by Rockets legends, signed prints by current Rockets players, the opportunity to shoot on the Rockets court, and more. Learn more about Clutch City Cares and how you can support the Clutch City Foundation at Rockets.com. Rockets lead down to 779 72, 7 points in this third quarter for Kevin Porter Jr., a game-high 25, 3:38 to go in this third quarter. Rockets will have it.
And the Lakers have outscored the Rockets by 7 at 24-17 here in the third. Kevin Porter Jr. comes across the timeline, met there by Schroeder right at midcourt. 3.5 remaining in the third. Şengün with his left foot inside the arc. Hands it off behind him to Kevin Porter Jr. Slings a pass out to Tari. He's open for three. That's off the back heel. Rebound. Gabriel grabs it as he outfought Şengün for the board. Austin Reeves has the basketball. They'll give it up to D'Angelo Russell. Russell tonight has 14 points and 5 dimes. Bounce pass to Gabriel behind him. Shot clock at 9. Gabriel goes against Şengün. Lays up. Went left, right into the through to the window and put it in for 2.
Use the rim as protection on the reverse.
Wenyen Gabriel averaging almost 6.
Porter, big rebounding effort off the bench for Gabriel. Has 9 boards. The gap on the boards is big, an advantage for Houston. But without the work that Gabriel and Vanderbilt have done, this game might actually be out of hand.
9-2 the current Laker run. Rebound numbers still favor the Rockets at 36-27. Rockets have 8 turnovers compared to the Lakers 10. Both teams struggling from 3 of the Lakers now have 7 triples. Turn back is Schroeder at the left baseline to Gabriel. Back to Schroeder. No look pass out to Austin Reeves. 25-footer up front rim. No. Rebound underneath. Jayshawn Tate. Jayshawn comes across the timeline with 2:15 remaining. Length of the floor. Wants a challenge with the left hand. Throws out the backboard and puts it in around Gabriel for 2. Goes coast to coast and drops it in to make it 81-74 Houston. Lob, low block right. Hachimura gets by Eason. He'll turn. He'll spin a 10-footer. No. Weak side rebound. Nope. Nobody but Garuba got to it. Here coming the open floor. Down the lane, Jalen Green. He'll lay it up and put it in for 2. Thought about passing at the very last second, but he dropped it in himself, and the Rockets have back-to-back baskets. 1:44 remaining in the third. Schroeder straight away with the basketball. Comes out towards midcourt. Screen is set by Gabriel against Tate, not once but twice. Thought about a 3, gives it up now to Hachimura. Back now to Schroeder. He'll float up a shot attempt around to Garuba. It's out of bounds. It'll be out and possession to Houston. As the Lakers have gone cold here in the last 60 seconds.
Pair of buckets for the Rockets out of the timeout. Lead back up to 9. And that ball went off of Gabriel's foot out of bounds to the Rockets.
Walker and Vanderbilt return for the Lakers. Gabriel and Russell to the Los Angeles bench. For the game, the Lakers are 25 of 65 at 38%. The Rockets are 37 of 73, but just 4 of 23 from three-point range. That's 17% if you're counting at home. Porter slings it out to Jayshawn. Gets by Lonnie Walker. Actually, it's Tari Eason, and he'll save it back left corner. Straight away to Porter. Shot clock at 3. Lost the basketball out near midcourt. He's got to heave it from half court. It's going to be way too late. It was an air ball anyway, and that will go as a Houston turnover.
Nice play defensively by Reeves. Not the primary defender, but once KPJ lost it for the first time, he came off of his man to double team KPJ, who's trying to corral it, and that prevented any shot attempt.
83-74. Rockets up by 9. Lakers with the basketball as Schroeder runs point with less than a minute remaining in the quarter. Reeves takes a bounce pass from Schroeder. Top of the key. Met there by Porter. Lobs it up right side to Vanderbilt. Left-hand dribble. Turns, uses an elbow. Throws it with the right hand and missed the layup as Josh Grishford comes up with a rebound. Josh comes up left side of the floor with a right-hand dribble. Turns out of a left hand. He was kind of instant offense, and he turned it over. That's a steal. Lonnie Walker with a steal to Reeves. Reeves in the paint gets turned back by Jayshawn. Back out the Schroeder right corner. Shot clock at 13. Schroeder still has it. Straight away to Reeves. He'll get a screen for Vanderbilt, and he'll launch a 3, and it's offside right. Rebound picked up by Tari Eason with 18 seconds left to go, and the Rockets will play for the final shot of the quarter. Tari brings it across the timeline. Underhand toss to Tate. To his right for Porter at midcourt. Down to 9 seconds remaining in the quarter. Kevin Porter Jr. Screen from JC. Porter behind the back pass. Throws an errant one. It's going to go out of bounds and a very silly turnover with 0.7 seconds remaining here in the third.
It is a silly turnover, though. That pass went right to where Christopher should have been at the three-point line. Gather, shoot.
Schroeder to Reeves. Three-pointer Hall. Back iron missed. It would have gone. It would have counted if it had gone, but instead it goes as another Laker three-point miss. We go to the fourth with the score, the Rockets 83, the Lakers 74. Fourth and final next as the Rockets try to beat the Lakers and the Celtics in the same week. As you listen to Houston Rockets basketball.
Now is a great time to compare Gentle Ben vodka and gin to your favorite. Hi, it's Jeremy Branham. Gentle Ben has the cleanest vodka and gin you will ever try thanks to their Persado purification process. You can get the complete Gentle Ben experience just like I did. Go see their beautiful tasting room in Alvin. Have a premium cocktail and take a tour to get a close-up look at this patented purification method. You'll find Gentle Ben vodka and gin at Total Wine, Specs, and other retailers. Learn more at gentleben.com.
You are at the heart of everything we do at Memorial Hermann. Customizing heart treatments, like repairing aortic aneurysms without open heart surgery, and using new treatments to reduce the risk of stroke from heart arrhythmia without relying on blood thinners. Our teams work together and share expertise, all to give you the best possible outcome. This is innovative heart care, and it's designed for you. Memorial Hermann, advancing health, personalizing care.
Todd thought it would be secure to jog in the cheetah savanna. Todd believed the big cat repellent he bought online was reliable. And now Todd is trying to be faster than this cheetah that can run 80 miles per hour. But the good news is Todd has AT&T 5G that is fast, reliable, and secure. And he learned the best thing to do is stop running and toss her the backpack with the beef stew. AT&T 5G. Fast, reliable, secure.
5G requires compatible plan and device. 5G may not be available in your area. See att.com/5G for you for details.
When I'm looking to get in on some action, DraftKings, the official daily fantasy partner of the Houston Rockets, is always giving me a shot to win big with their daily fantasy contest. Download the DraftKings app now and use promo code ROCKETS. This week, new customers can get a free shot at a share of millions in total prizes with your first deposit. Only at DraftKings with code ROCKETS. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. Minimum $5 deposit required. Eligibility restrictions apply. Void where prohibited. See DraftKings.com for details.
Take advantage of tonight's Rocket Shop online item of the game. Tonight, the Rockets Trucker Cap is just $15. Grab yours tonight only at rocketshop.com. 12 minutes of basketball rain. Rockets lead 83-74.
Not a great way for either team to end the third quarter. Lakers have missed their last 6 field goals. The Rockets have turned it over 3 straight times. Rockets will have to defend to start the fourth. Austin Reeves goes forecourt left, spins near the left elbow. Foul, Tari Eason before the shot. So Eason picks up the whistle. Oh, they're going to give him free throws. Goodness.
He gathered, went up, but it was a fake. Then he went up again. It was on the shot.
Yep. So Reeves will get free throws on this, and the Eason foul.
Really nice game off the bench for Reeves.
Yeah, he's played 17 minutes. He's got 14 points. It's his first point of the second half. Hasn't played a whole lot here between the third and now the opening moments of the fourth quarter. Free throw for Reeves is up. Good. 83-76. The Lakers have made 19 of 22 from the line. Rockets have only been to the stripe 7 times and made 5. Porter starts the fourth with Garuba out there. Tate. Josh Christopher, almost a steal that time again for Vanderbilt. Tate down the lane, gets by Lonnie Walker and scores right down the heart of the lane. 85-76, Rockets shooting 51% from the field. Schroeder, right side, turns left, spins right, and another foul is going to be called on the Rockets. 2 fouls in 38 seconds of play here in period number 4.
Both on Tari Eason. He was not the primary defender, came over to help and looked for the block. About a piece of maybe the fingertip, maybe a little bit of the body because Dennis Schroeder stuck his knee out.
Schroeder got 10 on the up fake. Tari was trying to be a good teammate there. Schroeder tonight at the line as the Lakers will attempt number 23. It is on the way and good.
How about 20 free throw attempts off of their bench This will be number 10 from Schroeder. 8 from Reeves, and another pair from Lonnie Walker.
Well, how about a pair of double-player figure scorers? You got Reeves with 15, and now Schroeder with 12. Here comes 13 as he makes the free throw. Rockets have 11 from Tate, 9 from Christopher. All those points from Josh coming in the second quarter. 85-78, 7-point Laker disadvantage. Rockets up by that 7 total. Garuba to his right to Tate. Tate free throw line. Up with the left hand. He'll go and throw on the backboard one more time, and he is so fluid from about 5 feet in using that glass at his left hand. 87-78. Jay Shaw with 13. Rockets up by 9. Schroeder left side. Underhand bowling ball toss over to Reeves. Kicks it behind him. Oh, wide open is Hachimura. He's going to launch a three. It is up. And the basket is good with a whistle after that.
And they're going to take a look at it for the type of foul, how much.
Reeves fell down, and he is still laying on the court inside the painted area. So Hachimura's three-pointer is up and good. 87-81, and it could be worse. And the Lakers can't afford another ailment as several members of their coaching staff are coming over. Now Reeves is up.
Yeah, he caught, I believe, an elbow across the right side of his neck.
On the floor is a potential hostile act, which is under review.
Potential hostile act is what they're going to look at. It's under review.
LeBron not playing tonight, 29.5 points a game. AD not playing tonight, 26.1. That's almost 56 points a night from two guys not playing this evening.
Yeah, as the shot gets attempted, Jayshawn Tate looks to clear out some space, boxing out Reeves, but he's got both arms extended, and his left elbow catches Reeves right underneath the neck, just underneath the chin.
Laker fans don't like this at all, the ones that are here.
From the angle he goes down, it looks like Jayshawn Tate clotheslines him with the back of his left arm. That's not really what happened, but it appears that way on the replay. And I'm sure the officials, I imagine because of the contact area above the neck and shoulders,
correct,
it will be ruled a flagrant
but
one.
Jayshawn does not have a reputation of being somebody that's trying to take players out.
No, I don't believe so. Like, he doesn't swing the arm, but it does catch him in that area. And again, the shot goes in, makes it a 6-point lead for the Rockets. This obviously could tilt the ball back to the Lakers at the line. That, of course,
Freyer, our crew chief, is looking at it.
Yeah, at the line is where they've made so much progress in this game. 21-24 at the free throw line tonight. They've made only 26 shots. They're shooting under 38%, and it's currently only a 2-possession game.
Well, clearly, Wex, there's something here. It just depends on how much they want to call. I can't imagine this being a flagrant 2 unless you go to that neck area, which is about as sensitive and in a area that is most protected by the officials on the court.
Yeah, I don't think so either. I think it's a flagrant 1. That's the type of foul this was. If they call it that way, we will see, but that's really what you see here. Because Tate's almost stationary, so again, there's no body movement backwards, and there's no real swinging of the arm, but he definitely raises it up to block out. He's not blocking out with his chest. He ends up blocking out with the back of his left arm, and it comes right across the face or underneath the chin of Reeves. And the headsets go back on.
I don't like the look of this as long as it's gone here. $87-81. Rockets up by 6. Freyer, the elite official, puts the headphones on for the third time. 10:45 remaining. We've got a foul coming up against Jayshawn Tate. The man who took the contact was Austin Reeves, who got hit in the neck. He was down for a while and is up on his own power.
My review, due to the dead ball contact, we're going to have a technical foul on Tate. LA shoots 1 free throw.
Interesting how they make the determination between a flagrant 1 or, as they called, a technical.
Well, I'm not an NBA rules guru, but the three-point shot being made has a lot to do with it.
And they called it dead ball contact, as after the shot came through.
Because you don't want to give him 2 shots. because there was nothing, he didn't involve a shooter, and you also don't want to give him possession. You want to give him a chance to score 7 or 8 points on one possession.
The technical free throw is taken by Reeves. He makes it.
Yeah.
So it's a 5-point game, but as you mentioned, it is Rockets' possession.
Jay-Sean shaking his head. In backcourt, it's Kevin Porter Jr. Schroeder is with him, right side of the floor. Top to Jabari. Double screen is set. Goes opposite side of Jay-Sean Tate. Down the lane he goes to the left hand. That comes up short. We have an offensive foul going to be called. And it's against the Rockets. Jay-Sean Tate. And he's got to be very careful if he wants to stick around. And Steven Salas is barking too. This offensive foul as he pushes aside Jared Vanderbilt.
Yeah, usually that off arm comes very high, maybe wipes out some arms, but it was very clearly extended, and he caught Vanderbilt across the chest.
Minute and a half gone by. Momentum is clearly shifted to Lakers fashion. Down the lane, up fakes once, twice, 3 times, and a foul is going to be called on Jabari Smith as he goes up against the man who went up 3 different times, and that was Dennis Schroeder.
Yeah, at 6'10" or so. Jabari Smith's got to stay on his feet on those pump fakes from Schroeder. If he's able to do that with his arms extended, he will easily block that shot. He ended up doing so, but he'd already come across his body when he came back down.
Lakers were trailing by as much as 18 in this first half. Schroeder at the line. Missed the first free throw. Nicely done.
The last 2 fouls for the Rockets, a 4th for Jay-Sean Tate, a 4th for Jabari Smith Jr.
You got Jay-Sean with a technical. You got Kenyon Martin with a technical.
Jabari had a technical.
Yeah, there might be some more. How much longer does Coach Salas go before they go to his pocketbook? Free throw number 2 is up and in. It's a 4-point game. 87-83. The last Laker lead, Wex, 1-0. And we have a foul as soon as the Rockets come into front court. And it's going to be on Dennis Schroeder, his first.
Yeah, early in the first inning, Mookie Betts came around on a single, put him up 1-0 in this game.
Are you sure it wasn't a sack fly?
Sack fly, lost art.
Porter on the inbound. Lonnie Walker is out for the Spurs. Or Spurs, he was a Spur. Definitely out for the Spurs. Now for the Lakers. Here's Tate. Underhand toss to Jabari. Catch, shoot, 3, nails it. That comes at a really good time as Jabari finds himself now in double figures with 12. 90-83. Rockets up by 7. Reeves across the timeline. Cross court left side to Schroeder. JC face guarding him. Pump fakes. Near the left elbow. Pulls up a tough 16-footer. That's off the back heel. Rebounded Jabari at the free throw line. He wants to push. Jabari straight away. Back-to-back threes. 26 feet for Jabari. And the Rockets are back up by 10. Timeout, Los Angeles. 9:43 remaining in the game. Houston 93. Los Angeles 83. Timeout brought to you by Corner Extra. Invite you to find your beach. And now these words from your local station.
Do you love vodka or gin? Then I have something new and exceptional to tell you about. Gentle Ben Spirits, made right here in Texas. Hi, it's Jeremy Branham. Gentle Ben uses Perseido's state-of-the-art craft technology to purify and enhance the taste of their vodka and gin. You'll taste the difference just like I did. Try Gentle Ben vodka or gin in your next cocktail. Look for Gentle Ben vodka or gin at Total Wine, Specs, and many other local retailers in the area. Learn more at gentleben.com.
Are you tired of running to the gas station to get your lottery tickets? Stop wasting your time and start buying your tickets with Jackpot, the mobile app that puts the lottery in the palm of your hand. Jackpot is a proud partner of the Houston Rockets. Jalen Green going upstairs. Download the Jackpot app to your mobile device and take advantage of the most convenient way to buy lottery tickets so you never miss another play. Here's Jabari Smith knocks down another one. Jackpot is available to eligible lottery participants ages 18 and up. Please play responsibly.
Hi, Jan from Toyota speaking.
Jan, I heard it's a good time to buy a Toyota.
Sure is. From now until April 4th, you can shop all your favorites like Corolla, RAV4, Sequoia, and more. Imagine yourself in a new Tundra where
You stopped by the home improvement store and finally built that tree house you promised your daughter.
Sarah? When did you hop on the call?
Hi, Dad. Mom said you were taking too long on the phone.
Toyota, let's go places. See your participating Toyota dealer for details. Dealer inventory may vary.
When I'm looking to get in on some action, DraftKings, the official daily fantasy partner of the Houston Rockets, is always giving me a shot to win big with their daily fantasy contest. Download the DraftKings app now and use promo code.
For the easiest entry experience to get to your seats and start cheering, that's AXS. Visit AXS.com for more information. Rockets now lead by 10, 9:43 to go in this fourth quarter. First 4 points of the quarter from Jayshawn Tate on a couple of drives. The last 6 on 2 threes from Jabari Smith Jr.
He had missed his first 4, nailed the last 2. Rockets up 93-83. Austin Reeves in backcourt, met there by Tariz as it crumpers to the timeline. Gets across, gets a screen from Beasley, who's back in for Los Angeles. Gabriel sets a screen from Malik. Beasley out left side to Reeves. Shot clock at 5. 1-on-1 against Jalen Green. He'll twist, he'll turn, he'll go baseline left, and misses a 10-footer. Boy, he put Jalen on skates momentarily, but missed the mid-range. Jabari to Tate between the circles. 9:10 remaining, and the Rockets up by 10. Tate left-hand dribble, swings it to Jabari. Top of the key, back to Jayshawn Tate. Jayshawn's got 5. He's got 4. He's got 3. Bounce pass left side. Josh Christopher going to launch a three-pointer as the buzzer goes off. And that's 3 straight triples. Rockets up 13. 96-83. 9 straight, obviously, for the Rockets. Beasley straight away. Behind him, to Schroeder. Schroeder down the lane. Kick it out to Reeves on the baseline. His 3 ball in and out. Now to Tate, down the lane, kicks it baseline left, setting, firing, and well short is Easton gets his own offensive rebound, and then hammers it down! He didn't like it how it left his hands. He went chasing after it, grabbed it, and dunked it down with the right hand.
He knew where it was going to come off the rim. He easily got it, and in traffic was able to get back to the basket and hammer it down with the right hand.
98-85 with 7:55 remaining. Reeves and alley-oop to Vanderbilt, and he'll jam it down with 2 hands. Vanderbilt with 12 and 11. He's got a double-double. Reeves with his 5th dime at 98-87. Green right side angle. To the baseline against Schroeder. Offensive foul. Wave it off. No basket. And it's a call against Jalen Green. I don't know if Schroeder's feet were completely set, but there was a lot of contact initiated by Jalen Green.
For the Los Angeles number 1, D'Angelo Russell.
All right, D'Angelo Russell returns to the Lakers. They're down 13. 7:38 remaining. Rockets trying to pick up their 17th win of the year. Lakers trying to get to 500 for the first time in forever. You're shaking your head about something.
Different scores in different places in the last few minutes. They had 102 on the scoreboard a minute ago. They had 100 a minute ago. Right now it says 98-87.
What do you trust?
I think that is now correct.
Okay, 98-87. When you're calling the game, you kind of have to trust the scoreboard. You know what I mean?
We can only do so much math in our heads.
Yeah, that's right. We have a personal foul called against Jayshawn Tate. Just picked up his 5th. He's going to have to go to the bench. Alperen Şengün's coming in. Kevin Porter back in. KJ Martin's also back in as well. That is the 4th foul against the Rockets on that contact. And now we've got a Lakers possession with D'Angelo Russell lost it, gathered it back inside the Gabriel layup attempt is up and good as Kenyon was going for the block shot and couldn't get to it. 98-89, we believe. 38% for the floor tonight for the Lakers. The Rockets down by 9 and being pressured is Jabari Smith at midcourt, and we have an offensive foul. Jabari Smith and taking that charge, D'Angelo Russell. Use the left elbow. And now Jabari's playing trying to go seek with the basketball.
Yeah, Malik Beasley wants to get the ball and get it inbounded quickly, and Jabari Smith wouldn't allow it. He got hit on the arm 3 times by Russell, no call. Then barely tapped Russell on the arm. He only hits him on the arm, and Russell falls over.
That is an Oscar-winning performance right there. And I don't really get into officiating that much, but my goodness. Schroeder right corner for 3. Brick! Loose basketball. You got 2 Lakers and 2 Rockets, and a tie-up eventually is called with 6:55 remaining. My goodness.
Yeah, I'll give Jabari Smith a little credit there because I know he thought he was fouled. I know he doesn't think he committed the offensive foul, but he might have realized he already had a technical earlier in the game. He really didn't have much to say about it. He was frustrated by the call, but didn't demonstrably show anything, and now he's on the floor presenting this jump ball situation.
So they decided it's Wenyen Gabriel and Jabari Smith. At the Rockets circle. Wow, that was D'Angelo. My goodness. I mean, tip is won by the Rockets. Porter across midcourt, and he's fouled from behind.
Yeah, Russell's going to have to wait a while to pick up his Oscar because we're a year away from the ceremony.
Wow. Barely tapped, and I mean it like you concussed him. Jared Vanderbilt picks up the foul as Troy Brown Jr. returns for the Lakers.
Good news is that turnover on the foul did not result in Lakers points. Lead remains at 9. Rockets still have it.
6:50 remaining. Şengün on the inbound. Hands it off to Kevin Porter Jr. Porter Jr. right-hand dribble drive. Baseline right. This is Jalen for a 3-ball. Rockets haven't had a whole bunch of them tonight, but that one makes it now a total of 8 in the game. Straight away, 3-pointer Beasley off the screen. Misses. Rebound, free throw line of Jabari. Rockets up by 12. Rockets 8 of 28. The Lakers are 8 of 34 from distance. Bounce pass Şengün inside Jabari, and he's fouled.
The 8 threes made in the game, but 4 of them this quarter. They're 4 of 5 in the quarter, and those are the threes that they just simply hadn't made the rest of the game. Otherwise, this margin would be what they would have been holding. Not shot well from deep. Jabari Smith coming alive here. A couple of threes earlier in the quarter. Strong drive here off the pass from Şengün, and he's at the free throw line.
Jabari at 15 has some work to do to get to 20. He's got more work to do to get to 10 rebounds, as he's got a streak of 3 consecutive 20-plus and 10 rebound games. He missed the free throw.
The first free throw attempt of the half for Houston.
And they are now 5 of 8 compared to 23 of 27 for the Lakers. Here's the second free throw. Got it. Largest lead tonight for the Rockets has been 16. Make it 18. Right now at 13 to 102.89. Gabriel left of the free throw line. Down the lane goes the layup attempt. It is missed. The putback is not going to count. They're going to wave it off. Beasley missed the layup. We got an offensive foul on a push-off against the Lakers. And that'll be a violation and result in a Rocket possession.
Yeah, Gabriel was at the basket, but he pushed off to clear space when he gathered the rebound, and it'll go the Rockets' way.
6:07 remaining. Rockets halfway done in the fourth quarter. Scoot thought about the 3, goes left side to Jalen Green. He gets called for a travel. A pretty incredible shot over his right shoulder from about 14 feet, but it will not count.
Wasn't being defended anymore.
Now 15 turnovers for the Rockets. They're averaging 17, which is still a little worse than the association. Russell, 3-point line right. Straight away. Look pass left side to Gabriel. Back left to Beasley. Straight away to Russell. Screen by Vanderbilt. Here is D'Angelo for a 3. Back heel miss. Rebound to KJ. KJ tries to push and throws it out right side instead of his guard. And Jalen Green brings it across the timeline. Rockets up by 13 with 5.5 remaining. Green, 3-point line right. Bounce pass Jabari. He's got a 16-footer. That is short. Good box out that time of the Lakers. Here's D'Angelo Russell, top of the key, out right side. Brown for a 3-ball. Nails it. 10-point game.
Yeah, allowed Brown to get a nice feed from Russell. Nice, easy step into it 3 with no challenge. He drops it.
Troy Brown with 8 points, 2 rebounds. 102-92. We got the front court of the Rockets. and they call the timeout. 5:06 remaining in the game. Houston trying to win their second straight. 102-92 over the Lakers. Timeout brought to you by Corner Extra. Invite you to find your beach. This is Houston Rockets basketball.
Hi, Jan from Toyota speaking.
Jan, I heard it's a good time to buy a Toyota.
Sure is. From now until April 4th, you can shop all your favorites like Corolla, RAV4, Sequoia, and more. Imagine yourself in a new Tundra where
You stopped by the home improvement store and finally built that tree house you promised your daughter.
Sarah? When did you hop on the call?
Hi, Dad. Mom said you were taking too long on the phone.
Toyota, let's go places. See your participating Toyota dealer for details. Dealer inventory may vary.
You are at the center of our care at Memorial Hermann. We offer more locations and more options that put you closer to advanced medicine. With over 25 imaging centers throughout Greater Houston, virtual office visits with your own doctor, and access to in-person and virtual urgent care, you get the care you need when, where, and how you need it. This is convenient care designed around you. Memorial Hermann, advancing health, personalizing care.
Todd thought it would be secure to jog in the cheetah savanna. Todd believed the big cat repellent he bought online was reliable. And now Todd is trying to be faster than this cheetah that can run 80 miles per hour. But the good news is Todd has AT&T 5G that is fast, reliable, and secure. And he learned the best thing to do is stop running and toss her the backpack with the beef stew. AT&T 5G. Fast, reliable, secure.
5G requires compatible plan and device. 5G may not be available in your area. See att.com/5G for you for details.
Rockets fans, customize your Houston Rockets experience this season with the all-new Rockets Flex Plan. Packages start at 5 games for just $55. You pick the seats, you pick your games. The more games you pick, the more rewards you unlock, including team shop savings, food and beverage credits, and exclusive membership events. It's time to flex your fandom with a Rockets Flex Plan. Purchase today at rockets.com.
Corona invites you to find the fine life. Corona asks that you tip off your game day responsibly. That's the fine life. It's Game Online in with Corona beer. Find your beach. 5:06 to go. Rockets have the ball, have a 10-point lead. 102-92. Steven Silas calling that last time out after the defense did not extend on that Brown three-point attempt. I would imagine that is one of the things he tried to get across to the Rockets. They've only allowed 9-36 on threes tonight. And that essentially is the only way the Lakers can get back into this down 10.
Jalen Green will inbound the basketball. 2 is left for Scoot. 5:05 remaining. Porter lobs to left to Şengün. Right-hand dribble against Gabriel. Kicks it out to Martin, and he throws a pass out to the baseline. And there's a foul on the play. And it's going to be on D'Angelo Russell. What we should talk more about tonight is the points in the paint category owned by the Rockets. 72-42. But as I say that, Wex, how the Rockets have been able to maintain this double-digit lead is what they're doing on the perimeter so far with all these threes in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, hopefully you can see it as a matter of time, but it took till the fourth quarter till the Rockets started knocking them down. 4 makes in this quarter, 4 makes in the first 3 combined.
And then Martin with the free throw. We're shooting free throws, by the way, the rest of the way for both teams. KJ with 13 points on 6 of 10 for the floor. Try 2. Got it. 104-92. 14 points, 8 rebounds, 3 assists. 4:53 remaining in a 12-point lead. Down the lane, D'Angelo Russell with the left hand. He'll score right down the heart of the painted area.
But he was challenged at the 3-point line. Instead of leaving him open as they had done previously, they forced him off the line. He still hits the 2.
16 points and 7 dimes for Russell. 104-94. 4:35 remaining. Here's Green down the lane, hands it off to Smith, and he wasn't ready for it. It's out of bounds and a turnover.
Yeah,
possession of the Lakers.
Real tough spot to make that pass. Pass was on the money, but pretty tough angle. A lot of mustard on it, and Martin was under the basket.
16 Rocket turnovers compared to 10. The Lakers had 10 against New Orleans last night. Austin Reeves picks up the ball just shy of midcourt with 4.5 remaining. D'Angelo Russell, 3-point line right. Left-hand dribble drive. Throws up a shot at the free throw line. Hits the back of the iron. He was drawing the foul, and he got the call with 4:24 remaining. And his squad down by 10.
Veteran move. Ball shown to KJ Martin. Sticks the left hand in for the steal. Hits him across the arm, and the shot immediately goes up.
And Martin earns his second whistle. Russell free throw one. Got it. 24 of 28 from the line compared to 8 of 11. It's rare you see that kind of discrepancy for the visiting team. Try two for Russell. On the way in now, 25 of 29. It's 104-96 with 4:24 remaining. Scoop brings it across midcourt to Şengün. Hands it off to Jalen. Right-hand dribble drive. Jalen to the window. Comes up short. Foul against the Lakers. Wenyen Gabriel with a blocking foul called. We've seen a lot of offensive foul calls. I was waiting to make sure the call was on this end of the floor, and it was. As Jalen Green goes to the free throw line, and we're going to get a challenge by the Lakers on that indeed call. We'll give you the results of that in a moment. 4-13 with a Laker challenge. Houston 104, Los Angeles 96. We're back at 60 on the Rockets Radio Network.
Hi, Jan from Toyota speaking.
Jan, I heard it's a good time to buy a Toyota.
Sure is. From now until April 4th, you can shop all your favorites like Corolla, RAV4, Sequoia, and more. Imagine yourself in a new Tundra where
You stopped by the home improvement store and finally built that tree house you promised your daughter.
Sarah? When did you hop on the call?
Hi, Dad. Mom said you were taking too long on the phone.
Toyota, let's go places. See your participating Toyota dealer for details. Dealer inventory may vary.
Rockets Nation, AT&T Sportsnet has you covered. Watch every exciting shot, block, and rebound only on AT&T Sportsnet. Crossover, shit! Do it to him! Are you kidding me? Visit AT&TSportsnet.com and click on the channel finder to see how you can watch Rockets basketball all season long. AT&T Sportsnet, the TV home of the Houston Rockets, available on most major television providers in the region, including DirecTV, Stream, and Fubo TV.
Awaiting word from the officials in this situation. 4:13 on the clock. Rockets 104-96. Foul on the floor was called on Gabriel, which would send Jalen Green to the free throw line for 2 free throws. But the Lakers call timeout, want a coach's challenge, looking to see if maybe Gabriel jumped straight up, had his own airspace, and Jalen Green created that unnecessary contact, or was the off arm, the left arm, extended into the chest of Gabriel. And the angles they keep showing here in arena, which are obviously what they're looking at, aren't giving the best look at what that off arm is doing.
If I'm looking at this exclusively, there's no call change. I have to see what Jalen's left arm is doing, but we can't see it on this viewpoint.
The headsets are off. They're giving word to the official scorers, still talking about it amongst themselves and about to tell us.
Okay, upon review, the challenge is successful. The call's been overturned to a no call. Houston had imminent possession and will retain the ball with 14 on the shot clock.
Okay. So you can't assume an offensive foul with the left arm because the viewpoint they saw and what we saw would not indicate whether that left arm was legal or not.
So then why is it a successful challenge and then you wipe away the foul? A foul was called on Gabriel. They took the foul away, called it a successful challenge. It turns out to be a very useless challenge in that it only takes the free throws away from the Rockets' attempts, but the Rockets maintain possession.
And they'll have 14 seconds, in fact, to go do something with it here.
I mean, Green is a very good free throw shooter, so potentially you're taking 2 points off the board, but the Rockets have the ball.
Lob to Green. Hands it off to Porter. Shot clock at 9, game clock at 4:06. Screen set by Jabari. Scoot left side, top of the key, free throw line. 13-footer in front of the free throw line is missed. Rebound picked up by Gabriel. Here comes Austin Reeves and the Lakers. They're down by 8, which were under 4 minutes remaining. Reeves straight away to D'Angelo Russell. Launches a three-pointer, front rim miss. Gabriel gets the rebound, but he stepped out of bounds. He frankly out-hustled Jabari Smith for the basketball, but Gabriel was out of bounds on the end line. Thus, the possession stays with the Rockets. Houston calls another timeout. We'll do the same. We're back in 1 minute with the score. The Rockets 104, the Lakers 96 on the Rockets Radio Network.
Saltgrass Steakhouse is the place for a great steak. Why? Because they only serve the best certified Angus beef. A Saltgrass steak is unmatched, unrivaled, and unbeatable when it comes to flavor. Each tender steak is seasoned with a perfect blend of 7 spices, grilled over an open flame, and topped with seasoned steak butter. Taste the certified Angus beef difference today at Saltgrass Steakhouse.
Are you tired of running to the gas station to get your lottery tickets? Stop wasting your time and start buying your tickets with Jackpot, the mobile app that puts the lottery in the palm of your hand. Jackpot is a proud partner of the Houston Rockets.
Jalen Green going upstairs.
Download the Jackpot app to your mobile device and take advantage of the most convenient way to buy lottery tickets so you never miss another play.
Here's Jabari Smith knocks down another one.
Jackpot is available to eligible lottery participants ages 18 and up. Please play responsibly.
Stay connected to all memes, gifts, and chatter around the game, all with AT&T's 5G fast, reliable, and secure network. The Rockets call a timeout after Gabriel was out of bounds. They've got it. Update, 3:44 to go.
On the inbound, and Kevin Porter Jr. will get the basketball from Jalen Green. Porter right side angle across the midcourt to Şengün. Hand it off to Jalen. Back right side to Porter. Left hand dribble down the lane. Hands it off to Şengün. It's like a hot potato, and it's out of bounds. Last touch, I believe, by Russell. 104-96. Rockets with possession. 6 to shoot. Porter on the baseline with a basket to his left. Bounce pass to Şengün. Right-hand dribble drive down the lane. Goes up, draws a foul. Şengün has been quiet after a pretty fast start. He had 10 points and 7 rebounds and 5 assists. This is after a guy had one of his greatest performances as an NBA player against the Lakers in Los Angeles. 33 points, 15 rebounds, 6 assists, and 4 blocked shots.
Did a really nice job catching that inbounds and immediately cutting into the lane, which got him to the rim and the foul call.
Alpi at the line hits the first of 2. Alpi averaging 15 points a game. Another timeout for the Lakers. All right, so we'll keep it here with the score. 3:24 remaining in a 105-96 Rocket victory.
Lead.
What did I say? I mean, it could be a victory, but I would assume there's some more points being scored. Right. So when they get LeBron back, they'll obviously get a lot of scoring back, a lot of leadership, and a lot of guys playing these major minutes won't be there. AD has been playing very well since his return, but the problem is he doesn't play back-to-backs and won't anymore this year. They're going to make the playoffs.
Yeah, they are, whether it's a play-in situation or up to the 6th seed. And one thing of note, which really is not on display tonight until this fourth quarter, when they hit the trade deadline, before all those moves were in place, they were 19th in the NBA in defensive rating. Since those trades, and even with LeBron's injury, they're second in the league in defensive rating. They added a bunch of wing defense with Vanderbilt. Hachimura has length. Beasley and Russell are much more athletic and active than what their previous backcourt was, and I know Russ was part of that, but it's a different look for them. And up until this fourth quarter, their defense was not slowing down the Rockets. This second half, they have.
Just tonight, with the players here, 5 new guys on the roster weren't a part of this team when the season began. I mean, they have completely overhauled their team.
They scored 140 points against the Rockets earlier this year. With the old team, tonight they've got 96.
Yeah. Here's Alpi's second free throw. Missed it, back iron. Rebound to Gabriel. 3:20 remaining and a 9-point Rocket advantage. D'Angelo Russell straight away. 3-possession game. Out right side to Gabriel. Back to Russell. Back to Gabriel. Goes to the window. Missed it on an air ball, in fact. And it's a rebound to Alperen Şengün on the weak side. Bad miss that time for Wenyen Gabriel, who only has 4 points. Has had 12 rebounds. And he's going to watch the man in front of him, Alperen Şengün, drop it in for 2. And the Rockets are back up by 9 at 105-96. 2:50 remaining. Straight away. Russell launches a 3-ball. That's short. Rebound underneath. Picked up by Gabriel. Pump fakes. Goes up. And he is fouled. See, the score was wrong. It's 107-96. There we go. They have had. Who's running the scoreboard tonight, Wexy?
Probably one of your buddies.
They are friends down there.
They are all our friends.
They are.
Tough job. They always check themselves and By the end of the night, everything is in place and correct. Usually
but not during the game so much.
most of the time. And the group we have here, as you well know,
yeah,
very, very good. Among the league's best, often being asked to cover and work league events.
And worked the All-Star game for many, many years. Free throw number 1 is on the good way and good for Gabriel, 107.97. Here's the second free throw and rattles home. 107.98, now a 9-point lead, 2:42 remaining. And Reeves almost steals the inbound, but it goes to Kenyon Martin instead. KJ right side of the floor with a left-hand dribble. Behind him to Şengün. 2:33 remaining. Şengün right side. Here is a three-pointer for Jabari off the heel. Rebound to Gabriel with 2:25 remaining. 9-point lead. Down the lane, Austin Reeves kicks it out right side to Beasley. Wide open. D'Angelo pump fakes, launches three ball. That's missed badly. Rebound to Green. The pump fake, not the right call that time for D'Angelo on the open three. Across the timeline comes Jalen Green. 2:07 remaining in the contest. Rockets need about 5 more points here. Green. Shot clock at 7. Cross court right side to Şengün. Gets by his defender. Lost the basketball. Gathers it back. Lays it up. That's blocked by Gabriel. Shot clock goes off. Here come the Lakers. Reeves, right side of the lane, dishes it off. Vanderbilt missed the layup, but he's fouled. Stops the clock at 1:47. That would have hurt if it hadn't gone in. KJ Martin with his third foul.
Good challenge by Martin, and as you mentioned, he followed through with the contact across the arm, which prevented the make from Vanderbilt. So not a three-point play opportunity. Instead, Vanderbilt's at the free throw line, and he misses the first.
A rare miss tonight for the Lakers, 27-32. Rockets are 9-13 from the line. Second free throw, got it. So only 1 point on that possession. 107.99. 1:47 remaining. Şengün in backcourt. Vanderbilt with him step for step. Cross midcourt. Double team comes. Pressure comes. Şengün lost the basketball. It's still on the floor. Picked up finally. This will be Kevin Porter Jr. with a slam. Everybody was diving for the basketball. Porter came up with it, and he jammed it down. Russell right side for 3. Rebounded Jabari with 1:25, and the Rockets up 10. Scoop comes across the timeline. Bounce pass to Jabari. Double team comes to him. Lob, and it's taken away by D'Angelo Russell on a bad pass intended for Martin. Lakers have missed their last 5 field goal attempts. A wave off of a shot attempt that was a three-pointer by Austin Reeves. A foul is going to be called. It's going to be 2 shots here for the Lakers. And the clock stops at 1:08 on Kevin Porter's third foul. We will visit with Jabari Smith Jr. if this game holds with 1:08 remaining in the contest. Reeves, free throw 1, good, 109-100. Or is it? There it is. Well, the scoreboard and the official stats are not working in sync tonight. Here's free throw number 2. It is on the way and good, 109-101. Both teams, by the way, have 2 timeouts remaining. On the inbound, Jabari takes it. Trying to go for a steal was Vanderbilt down the lane. I said Bashar the lane, down to the middle of the court. Out left side, Green. Green left-hand dribble drive. Lost it. He was fouled. Boy, Rockets are lucky. A whistle was called there as Green had the ball stripped from him short of the top of the key.
Vanderbilt hit with the fouled him from behind. What he was trying to do was poke the ball away from him, and that's the area defensively I was talking about earlier. He's really brought to this team. Average about a steal per game with Utah. He's averaging better than a steal and a half per game since being acquired by the Lakers. Ton of deflections, super long, great rebounder, runs the floor well. He's got 13 points and 10 boards tonight.
Green makes the first of 2. Second one, no. Rebound to Beasley. Throws it over left side over to Reeves. Across midcourt, going to try a 27-footer. It's glass only. Şengün the rebound. 45 seconds left to go, and the Rockets up by 9, and they're not going to foul Şengün. Comes across the timeline. Down the middle of the lane. Hands off to KJ with a finishing slam. And that will do it here with 37 seconds remaining. Reeves down the lane will get 2 points right side, 112-103 with 33.7. Şengün bounce pass to Jabari. in the back corner. He's double teamed, and a foul is called. And we'll go the other direction here as Jared Vanderbilt picks up the foul. That is his third.
Lakers were actually in an advantageous situation right there. They had Smith double team. They still had another 30 feet to go to get to half court, and their clock was just now under 20. But they, unfortunately for them, fouled to Jabari Smith.
Jabari, 16 points, 6 rebounds, 2 huge three-pointers. Were those late third or early fourth?
Early fourth, it was down to 87-83. He hit 2 in a row. Tari Eason out of the third on what was a 9-0 Rockets run.
Missed the free throw here.
Probably not Tari Eason on that third three since he hasn't made one tonight.
The third three was Josh Christopher, correct?
That sounds better.
Did I say Tari?
No, I did.
Oh, okay. Free throw number 2 is out of the way. A good 17 for Jabari. 113-103. Reeves right corner for 3. Rebound picked up by Vanderbilt. Back out to Reeves, and that time he'll launch and make it. 113-106. 20 seconds remaining. Smith comes across the timeline, lobs it up right-hand side over to Kevin Porter Jr. Gives it to Smith. We got 10 seconds left to go, and a foul's going to be called with 7.9, and it's on Jared Vanderbilt.
I don't know that was intentional. I'm not for the harshness of the foul, but the clock's under 8 seconds. There need not be a shot the remainder of the game, and Vanderbilt commits that foul.
You know who loves this foul? College basketball.
They like to extend their games. They've changed the rules a couple of times on the 1-and-1 and the bonus,
right.
8th, 9th, and 10th fouls, but they will extend games as long as they can.
7.9 seconds remaining. Jabari back at the free throw line. His first attempt is on the way and good. 18-6. 1 assist. 1 block shot for Jabari. He will be our Landry's his signature group player of the game. Free throw number 2 is missed. Rebound to Gabriel. 6 seconds left to go. Lakers coming to front court. Beasley for 3. It is up. It's good. And with 1.1 second left, the Rockets, Reed steals it, lays it up front rim, doesn't make it, doesn't care. Hold up.
They've got a foul.
Hold everything.
It'll change the final score, not the outcome. He'll get 2 free throws.
I don't even want to know what the you-know-what is.
Well, he goes up for the shot. KPJ, well, honestly, they're going to look at this one because when he went for the block, he hit Reeves across his forehead. This may be upgraded. Rockets are up 5.
And they're going to put some more time back on the clock.
They're going to look to see if it meets the criteria for a flagrant. Again, Rockets are up 5 as these calls are unfolding. Should they upgrade it to a flagrant? Obviously, they're going to get free throws because of the shot. If they get additional free throws on the flagrant, potentially they could be shooting the final free throw down 3 points with whatever they put on the clock. Correct?
You said it beautifully. The question is, how much time is going to be left on the clock when that foul? Boy,
it's going to be under a second.
Under a second. So,
but it is a pretty hard hit across his forehead. I would be very surprised if they did not upgrade it. Maybe 0.4, 0.3 is what they put on the clock, because the second angle we've seen now shows the game clock as the contact and the foul is made.
Pats, here we go.
On review, the call's been upgraded to a flagrant 1 due to wind up and impact to the head. Reeves is going to shoot 2 and the ball with 0.3 on the game clock.
So he'll shoot 2.
So this could, oh my gosh. And the Lakers
so they'll
can't
get to
catch,
inbounds, yes.
But I mean, it's got to be ball in hand, no look. It's literally ball in hand, out of hand, and shot.
The reality is the Rockets were at the free throw line up 114-106 with under 8 seconds remaining. They should not be in this situation.
Absolutely.
You can't challenge that shot up 7. You just can't.
Now, if Austin Reeves misses either one of these 2 free throws, it's moot. This is kind of a very anticlimactic way to discuss a Rocket victory here.
Yeah, I said up 7. They were up 5, obviously. There was no make on that shot.
So Austin could do us a favor here by missing one of these 2 free throws. And he won't there. 114-110. That's their 31st make out of 36 attempts. They missed it. Thankfully. So no chance. Lakers are going to call a timeout. I don't know why. You'd have to literally be fouled and make a 3-point shot, and all that happening in 0.3 of a second.
Again,
and that shot to go in.
Yeah, for it to even be at this point is unfortunate that, I don't think Vanderbilt intended to foul Jabari Smith with the Rockets holding that 113-106 lead. He ended up only making 1 of 2 free throws. They got a steal late from Reeves to get this last shot attempt with 0.3 on the clock, and that's why we are here.
If they make a shot here, Austin Reeves is going to have to blame the concussion for the free throws missed.
Yeah, it's good news for the Rockets that whatever does happen here, they should be able to get out of here with a win. We've seen it even just over the last month and change, how the game against the Sacramento Kings ended with the late Eric Gordon foul, how the game against the Miami Heat ended with the alley-oop attempt on the out-of-bounds play to Jimmy Butler that gave the Heat a win over the Rockets. No such scenario here, I don't believe, with 0.3 on the clock and the Rockets up 4. Do you put any Rockets?
Not a soul.
Yeah, the Rockets defenders are all...
You stay right where you are. Nothing can happen wrong if you don't move. That's because, again, of the missed free throw. D'Angelo Russell's going to inbound it with 0.3 on the clock.
It many times throughout the year. They will look at this to make sure it doesn't count. It will only affect the final score. Again, not the outcome.
But it goes to show you.
Shot is confirmed. No good.
No good, thankfully. All right. Jabari Smith is joining us courtside. Jabari, it's Matt. Can you hear me? Man, that got crazy the last 30 seconds.
We gotta finish the game better.
Hey, speaking of finishing the game, you started the fourth quarter beautifully with those 2 3-pointers. Take us through those shots.
Just confidence, man. Trusting it. I didn't make none in the beginning of the game, so just keeping that same confidence doesn't fly.
How about the confidence from your teammates? They don't seem to have lost it all throughout the year. How much has that helped over these last 4 games?
It helps big. They know what I'm capable of throughout the struggles, through the ups and downs. They know that I'm capable of. They know what I can do, and they just always encouraging me and telling me to stay with it. So I really appreciate them for that.
Even though the 3-point shot doesn't always fall for everybody, your points in the paint as a collective group, you guys are killing it. I mean, have you noticed the big numbers you're putting up in the last couple of weeks?
No, what is it?
It's like 70 points a game.
Damn.
In the paint.
Over the last 10 games, you guys are scoring more points in the paint than any team in the league.
We got to make some jump shots.
You can make the 14-footers, all right?
Yeah. Now, that's good, though. That just shows how aggressive we are attacking the rim, and we know that'll open us up for our 3 balls, and it'll all come together.
Lastly, you beat the Lakers and the Celtics in the same week. It's been a pretty good week for you guys.
Pretty good week.
Thank you for me. Appreciate it.
Yeah, appreciate you.
All right, Jabari Smith Jr. joining us here on the postgame show as the Rockets get a victory. It got awfully clunky, Wex, in the very end, but it was a 114-110 victory.
I just think it was a series of very unexpected plays, and it's never seems like it's the same across the NBA. You get to a certain point on the clock with the scoreboard and the shot clock off, most teams just take the air out of it. They'll take turnovers when necessary, and some teams kind of don't. And why the unwritten rules? And at least in this sport, they're not as bad as in some others. But that's kind of what we saw here. We saw a foul in a 3-possession game with under 10 seconds to go. The Lakers take a shot late in the game, down 8. There's a foul by the Rockets with a windup, as you heard, on the upgraded flagrant, and it turned into a Rockets win in a game that, although there was very little similar from this game to the first meeting, the one thing that was similar, the Lakers led the game from the midway point in the first quarter through the rest of the night and got their victory back in January. The Rockets did the same thing tonight. After the Lakers scored the first point, Rockets took the lead, went up double figures, and in the fourth quarter, they got within 4, as the final score shows. Did that twice. Never got any closer. Rockets win.
And Gabriel makes that three-point shot, which is late. He didn't waste any time. I don't even think at point 3 you can actually get a shot.
Yeah, it was a catch, not quite in his shooting motion, so he had to do a little bit of a gather to rise up, and that took the additional tenths off the clock. And again, with 4 tenths, there's not going to be any defense. Correctly, not going to be any defense. And this homestand, a couple games into it with a couple more to go, and the Rockets, again, didn't have a chance to go through the annals, but I can't imagine the Rockets have won back-to-back games against the Celtics and the Lakers at home in at least a very, very long time. For them to even be scheduled back-to-back.
Magic Johnson and Larry Bird hate this.
And for you to beat them in both cases would seem pretty rare.
All right, before we wrap things up, we already had Jabari as our Landry's player of the game. Let's get to our KBR hustle board for proud history and bright future. It's KBR. Rockets and KBR on one mission. We deliver. Who is out there hustling tonight for the Rockets?
I'll tell you what, it wasn't a long stint. He played only 13 minutes tonight. But the Rockets were able to extend that lead in the second quarter, largely because Josh Christopher was instant offense. He ended up 5 of 6 from the floor, gave them 12 points, added a couple of rebounds and an assist, and he's been a part of this recent 9-man rotation, and he's made the most of it.
All right, so the Rockets get the victory tonight, and they will improve on the year to 17-52. They'll be 11-24 in this building, and they're 4-4 in the month of March. The Lakers fall to 34-36, 16-20 away from the Crypto.com, and they are 5-3 in March. They are now 6-4 in their last 10 games. Rockets will get the Pelicans in here on Friday and on Sunday. We'll look forward to visiting with all of you for Rockets Radio on Friday night with a 6:30 network join, 7 o'clock tip time. For those of you on the flagship Sports Talk 790, I'll be with you tomorrow for a Thursday edition of the Matt Thomas Show. Thanks to David Obert, our on-site engineer, Jeremy Rakes on stats, Noah Fouts, our producer, back at our flagship Sports Talk 790. And, of course, my partner, great job as always from the one and only Adam Wexler. He is up next with a post-game show. Again, the final tonight, the Rockets 114, the Lakers 110. That post-game show is next as you listen to Houston Rockets basketball.
Hi, Jan from Toyota speaking.
Jan, I heard it's a good time to buy a Toyota.
Sure is. From now until April 4th, you can shop all your favorites like Corolla, RAV4, Sequoia, and more. Imagine yourself in a new Tundra where
You stopped by the home improvement store and finally built that tree house you promised your daughter.
Sarah? When did you hop on the call?
Hi, Dad. Mom said you were taking too long on the phone.
Toyota, let's go places. See your participating Toyota dealer for details. Dealer inventory may vary.
You are at the heart of everything we do at Memorial Hermann. Customizing heart treatments, like repairing aortic aneurysms without open heart surgery, and using new treatments to reduce the risk of stroke from heart arrhythmia without relying on blood thinners. Our teams work together and share expertise, all to give you the best possible outcome. This is innovative heart care, and it's designed for you. Memorial Hermann, advancing health, personalizing care.
Saltgrass Steakhouse is the place for a great steak. Why? Because they only serve the best certified Angus beef. A Saltgrass steak is unmatched, unrivaled, and unbeatable when it comes to flavor. Each tender steak is seasoned with a perfect blend of 7 spices, grilled over an open flame, and topped with seasoned steak butter. Taste the certified Angus beef difference today at Saltgrass Steakhouse.
Are you tired of running to the gas station to get your lottery tickets? Stop wasting your time and start buying your tickets with Jackpot, the mobile app that puts the lottery in the palm of your hand. Jackpot is a proud partner of the Houston Rockets.
Jalen Green going upstairs.
Download the Jackpot app to your mobile device and take advantage of the most convenient way to buy lottery tickets so you never miss another play.
Here's Jabari Smith knocks down another one.
Jackpot is available to eligible lottery participants ages 18 and up. Please play responsibly.
Rockets fans, catch all of the scores, highlights, and post-game analysis next on the Memorial Hermann post-game show. Brought to you by Memorial Hermann, advancing health, personalizing care.
Memorial Hermann post-game show continues here from inside Toyota Center, where it was the Rockets 114, the Lakers 110. The Rockets led by 11 points very late in the fourth quarter. Some very quirky things happened over the final handful of seconds. Three-pointer made at the buzzer that didn't count. It wouldn't affect the final score. A foul with 0.3 seconds, which was upgraded to a flagrant. A timeout with 0.3 seconds with your team down 4 was called. Bottom line is the Rockets got the victory. They led this nearly wire to wire. We're down 1-0, took the lead on their first basket of the game, and did not look back. 18 turnovers did help keep it close. The fact that the Lakers went to the free throw line 37 times also helped to keep this game close. That's something the Rockets have not done a lot of this season, which is frequently send the opposition to the free throw line, and then the Lakers took advantage of it, making 31 of those 37s, but quite obviously, as you were listening to this game unfold, the last free throw they attempted was missed, and thus that did not set the stage for a potential heartbreaking game-tying 3 from the Lakers, which obviously could not be attempted with them down 4. We run through the second half highlights. Of course, they're presented by Jackpot. Play lottery from your phone. It was a 62-48 lead for the Rockets at the half, and they tried to keep the Lakers well past arm's length, and helping them do that, as he did in the first half, was Kevin Porter Jr.
Porter back out right. KJ open 3. No. Offensive rebound. Porter pump fakes, goes up, lays it up and in. He's got 2 offensive rebounds and a couple of baskets here in quarter number 3. 22 for the game to go along with 6 rebounds. There's a steal for the Rockets. Porter with that bandage on. Underneath, layup attempt. KJ got 2 more. And a timeout to Los Angeles.
Just 5 steals in the game total for the Rockets. He had one of them right there, and back-to-back buckets. Rockets went back up 70-58. KJ Martin, one of 3 Rockets, hit with a technical foul in this game. Not long after he was hit with the technical, he went up strong.
9-point game now. Porter gets by D'Angelo. Flush on the baseline. KJ Martin with an emphatic throwdown.
74-63, the margin the Rockets led by at that point in the game. KPJ, very good offensively in this one, 11 of 17 overall. 2 of his 5 attempts from 3 went in, including this tough one in the corner.
Porter, 3-point line right, met there by Gabriel. Step back, contested 3. Got it! The toughest shot, I promise you, Kevin Porter Jr. will take all night, was right there.
77-65 was the score. They would be up 79-68 when a very frequent combination over the last 15 games hooked up. Alperen Sengun goes up top to KJ Martin.
Sengun between the rings. Alley-oop to KJ. Easy flush. That combination has really worked very well the second half of the year.
Helps to keep KJ Martin in the top 10 in the NBA in dunks. Rockets led 79-68 as the third quarter was approaching its conclusion. Jayshawn Tate, much like Josh Christopher off the bench, was very, very good. Took 7 shots, made 6 of them, and added 13 points.
Jayshawn comes across the timeline with 2:15 remaining. Length of the floor, wants a challenge to the left hand, throws off the backboard and puts it in around Gabriel for 2. Goes coast to coast and drops it in to make it 81-74 Houston.
Rockets would finish the third quarter with 2 more points, and the lead went to 83-74 as they entered the fourth quarter. Lakers got it to 87-73. Had not been that close since the opening minutes of the game. Out of a timeout, the Rockets were looking for something offensively, and they found it in the man we just talked to, Jabari Smith Jr.
Underhand toss to Jabari. Catch, shoot, 3, nails it. That comes at a really good time as Jabari finds himself now in double figures with 12. Jabari straight away. Back-to-back 3s. 26 feet for Jabari. And the Rockets are back up by 10.
on a night where making three-pointers for the team was very difficult. Heading into that fourth quarter, the Rockets had made just 4 of their 23 attempts and none of the 4 from Jabari Smith Jr. As we mentioned in our interview, he made those 2 there, put the Rockets from up 4 to up 10, and then Josh Christopher bumped that lead up 3 more.
Top of the key, back to Jay-Sean Tate. Jay-Sean's got 5. He's got 4. He's got 3. Bounce pass left side. Josh Christopher going to launch a three-pointer as the buzzer goes off. And that's 3 straight triples. Rockets up 13.
Big spot in the game for the Rockets to reestablish that lead, kind of crush the hopes of the Lakers, which had been rising up until that point. A clear shift in momentum prior to those 3 consecutive threes for the Rockets. They led 96 to 83. Tari Eason, not as impactful as most nights, did grab 5 boards and one very important one off his own miss right here.
Down to Tate, down the lane, kicks it baseline left, setting, firing, and well short is Eason gets his own offensive rebound, and then hammers it down. He didn't like it how it left his hands. He went chasing after it, grabbed it, and dunked it down with the right hand.
Put the Rockets up 98 to 87. Been harping on the three-point shooting for the Rockets throughout the broadcast and throughout the post-game show. You heard those 3 threes made to open up the fourth quarter. They only made 4 in the quarter, but it was 4 of their first 5. This was the fourth.
Porter Jr. right-hand dribble drive. Baseline right. This is Jalen for a 3-ball. Rockets haven't had a whole bunch of them tonight, but that one makes it now a total of 8 in the game.
2 from Green, 2 from Smith, 2 from Christopher, 2 from Porter. Those were the 8 threes made by the Rockets. They led 101 to 87. The Lakers had it back down to single digits when Alperen Sengun had the basketball and he really didn't have anybody to pass to, and he said, no problem.
Bad miss that time for Wenyen Gabriel, who only has 4 points, has had 12 rebounds. And he's going to watch the man in front of him, Alperen Sengun, drop it in for 2. And the Rockets are back up by 9 at 105-96.
He was bringing the ball up somewhat out of necessity. They were double teaming and pressuring in the backcourt, but with nobody defending him and one of the rare true 5s able to handle like he is, he was able to take coast to coast. Rockets led by 9, as you heard. And Kevin Porter Jr. with definitely one of those right place, right time situations. Nobody could get a handle on the basketball until he did.
Cross midcourt, double team comes, pressure comes. Sengun lost the basketball. It's still on the floor. Picked up finally. This will be Kevin Porter Jr. with a slam. Everybody was diving for the basketball. Porter came up with it, and he jammed it down.
109-99 there. Rockets push the lead out to double figures here on a very popular Alperen Sengun pass to K.J. Martin for the flush.
They're not going to foul Sengun. Comes across the timeline, down the middle of the lane. Hands off to K.J. with a finishing slam. And that will do it here with 37 seconds remaining.
37 seconds remaining. As Matt said, it's 112-101 when that dunk goes through. Lakers followed with a layup from Austin Reeves. Essentially, he was not defended. It took less than 4 seconds for him to do that. Jabari Smith Jr. was fouled, made 1. Austin Reeves hit a 3. All of a sudden, the Rockets were only up 7. Smith fouled again with under 8 seconds to left. Again, only made 1. Beasley hit a 3-pointer. The Rockets are only up 5. And then the Rockets turn it over after that Beasley make with less than a second remaining. And Reeves is fouled by Kevin Porter Jr. on a layup attempt, misses the layup, but on the foul, it gets upgraded to a flagrant 1. He hits the first free throw, he gets another, and the Lakers would have possession. But on that additional free throw, he did not make it. The Rockets' lead remained at 4, and the inbounds pass that resulted in the Gabriel 3 ruled after the buzzer was moot, as the Rockets hang on for the 114-110 victory and make it 2 wins in 3 nights. First over Boston, and then tonight over the LA Lakers. We will give you tonight's money matchups revisit when we return, and also run through a quick NBA scoreboard as we continue with the Memorial Hermann postgame show. Now this word from your local stations.
Todd thought it would be secure to jog in the cheetah savanna. Todd believed the big cat repellent he bought online was reliable. And now Todd is trying to be faster than this cheetah that can run 80 miles per hour. But the good news is Todd has AT&T 5G that is fast, reliable, and secure. And he learned the best thing to do is stop running and toss her the backpack with the beef stew. AT&T 5G. Fast, reliable, secure.
5G requires compatible plan and device. 5G may not be available in your area. See att.com/5G for you for details.
Fun and adventure at 3 great parks all year long. Downtown Aquarium, Kima Boardwalk, and Galveston Island Pleasure Pier offer thrill rides, games, food, and fun for everyone. Whether you're experiencing the thrills on our roller coasters, taking a journey through exhibits, dining at waterfront restaurants, or soaking up the sun at weekend festivals, there's something for everyone. So come have fun at the Downtown Aquarium, Kima Boardwalk, and Galveston Island Pleasure Pier. Adventure destinations the whole family will love. Buy weekend adventure passes and tickets online now. When I'm looking to get in on some action, DraftKings, the official daily fantasy partner of the Houston Rockets, is always giving me a shot to win big with their daily fantasy contest. Download the DraftKings app now and use promo code ROCKETS. This week, new customers can get a free shot at a share of millions in total prizes with your first deposit. Only at DraftKings with code ROCKETS. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. Minimum $5 deposit required. Eligibility restrictions apply. Void where prohibited. See DraftKings.com for details.
Hi, Jan from Toyota speaking.
Jan, I heard it's a good time to buy a Toyota.
Sure is. From now until April 4th, you can shop all your favorites like Corolla, RAV4, Sequoia, and more. Imagine yourself in a new Tundra where
You stopped by the home improvement store and finally built that tree house you promised your daughter.
Sarah? When did you hop on the call?
Hi, Dad. Mom said you were taking too long on the phone.
Toyota, let's go places. See your participating Toyota dealer for details. Dealer inventory may vary.
Memorial Herman postgame show continues. Adam Wexler with you. A quick visit of tonight's money matchups brought to you by Credit Karma, proud partner of the Houston Rockets, and the ultimate matchup for your money goals. Looked at the matchup in the middle. Alperen Şengün returning from his one-game absence due to that groin injury at 13 points, 9 boards, 6 assists, and a pair of blocked shots. The Jared Vanderbilt at center experience for the Lakers tonight with no Anthony Davis, no Mo Bamba. That was very good. Vanderbilt has been very impactful for this Laker team after they acquired him at the trade deadline from the Utah Jazz. 13 points, 11 rebounds, 4 of them offensive, had 5 assists, also had a pair of steals, and in his nearly 35 minutes of basketball, he did not turn the ball over. Rockets win it tonight, 114-110. The NBA scoreboard looks like this tonight. Philadelphia gets a 118-109 win at Cleveland, 36 points and 18 boards, 10 of 10 from the free throw line for Joel Embiid and that 9-point victory for the Sixers. The Heat dominate the Grizzlies in Philly tonight, in Miami tonight, 138-119, 26 points for Bam Adebayo, and among the 7 Heat in double figures. The Bulls and the Kings, a good one in Chicago, unless you're a Bulls fan. Bulls were down 4 with 15 seconds left. DeMar DeRozan hit a 3 and was fouled and converted the free throw to tie the game with 12 and a half seconds left. De'Aaron Fox of the Kings had the ball at half court with 5 seconds left, dribbled into a three-pointer, which he nailed to give the Kings the 3-point victory, 117-114. Fox finished with 32 points. Domantas Sabonis, another triple-double, 14 points, 17 boards, and 10 assists, 117-114 the final in that game. Boston and Minnesota also in a good one that went down to the wire. The Celtics went up by 2 late in the game after a succession of free throws from Jason Tatum. They were able to hold on to the victory. A late three-pointer from the Grizzlies made the final score tighter. 104-102. The Celtics get the victory in Minnesota. The Mavericks and the Spurs also going down to the wire. A game tied late. The Spurs get a layup from Tyus Jones to make it 120-119. Mavericks have made 1 free throw of 2 to take a 2-point lead. Spurs have the ball with 3 seconds remaining, down 121-119. The only other game tonight, the Clippers have a 1-point lead over the Warriors. 7 minutes to go until halftime. Again, the Warriors are on the road, and those of you that have been following the NBA closely this season know what that's been like for the defending NBA champions. who have 7 road wins this season. We'll wrap things up on the Memorial Hermann postgame show. When we come back, this is Houston Rockets basketball.
Here at T-Shirts Plus, we are known for our commitment to providing the highest quality embroidered screen printed apparel and promotional products at the most competitive prices. Our custom designed products are perfect for any business, club, promotion, or team. Our T-Shirts Plus team will make you and your logo stand out. Let our business help promote yours at T-Shirts Plus. Give us a call at 936-756-7587. Visit us online or stop by our Conroe location. T-Shirts Plus is a proud sponsor of the Houston Rockets.
Saltgrass Steakhouse is the place for a great steak. Why? Because they only serve the best certified Angus beef. A Saltgrass steak is unmatched, unrivaled, and unbeatable when it comes to flavor. Each tender steak is seasoned with a perfect blend of 7 spices, grilled over an open flame, and topped with seasoned steak butter. Taste the certified Angus beef difference today at Saltgrass Steakhouse.
You are at the heart of everything we do at Memorial Hermann. Customizing heart treatments like repairing aortic aneurysms without open heart surgery and using new treatments to reduce the risk of stroke from heart arrhythmia without relying on blood thinners. Our teams work together and share expertise, all to give you the best possible outcome. This is innovative heart care, and it's designed for you. Memorial Hermann, advancing health, personalizing care.
Hi, Jan from Toyota speaking.
Jan, I heard it's a good time to buy a Toyota.
Sure is. From now until April 4th, you can shop all your favorites like Corolla, RAV4, Sequoia, and more. Imagine yourself in a new Tundra where
You stopped by the home improvement store and finally built that tree house you promised your daughter.
Sarah? When did you hop on the call?
Hi, Dad. Mom said you were taking too long on the phone.
Toyota, let's go places. See your participating Toyota dealer for details. Dealer inventory may vary.
Just a touch more of the Memorial Hermann postgame show from inside Toyota Center when the Rockets get the 114-110 victory over the Lakers. The Rockets' second victory in a row gives them 17 wins on the season. And they will continue on this homestand, 6-game homestand, not the longest of the season. Had a 7-game homestand earlier, but they would love to make this one count for sure. Open it up with a loss to the Bulls. And then the last 2 games have been wins over the Celtics. Now tonight, the Lakers. New Orleans in town on St. Patrick's Day and a holdover through Sunday. They will meet again. And then the Golden State Warriors will visit on the 20th on the second night of a back-to-back. The last back-to-back at home this season for the Rockets. They'll have one more on the upcoming 5-game road trip. The Rockets again get a big night from Kevin Porter Jr., 18 in the first half before he suffered a cut over his left eye, which appeared to come on a follow-through inadvertently from D'Angelo Russell. Got it worked on at halftime, bandaged up for the second half, and finished with a game-high 27 points, also had 9 boards and 6 assists, 3 of the Rockets' 18 turnovers from Kevin Porter Jr. Don't go anywhere. Those of you listening here to Rockets basketball on our flagship station, Sports Talk 790. Rockets Wrap is next. Mere moments away. Ross Villarreal will have that for you. Take your calls and go inside the Rockets locker room after their 114-110 victory. But that will do it for us here tonight inside Toyota Center. Appreciate everybody a part of tonight's broadcast. And that, of course, includes our on-site engineer, David Obert, our statistician, Jeremy Rakes, producer here on the network, Noah Fouts, and former broadcast partner, Matt Thomas. I'm Adam Wexler. Final score tonight, Rockets 114 and the LA Lakers 110. Rockets and Pelicans Friday night, 7 o'clock tip. We'll join you along the network at 6:30. Good night, everybody.
Houston Rockets basketball. Houston Rockets basketball has been presented by Toyota. Let's go places. And by AT&T 5G, the fast, reliable, and secure 5G network.
With a dunk to finish it off.
Be here all season long as your Rockets take on the best in the NBA on the Houston Rockets Radio Network.
Houston, the Eagle has landed.
2023 National Basketball Association, all rights reserved. Houston, this is Network Control. Signing off. We now return to your regularly scheduled programming. In 60 seconds, your first chance to talk about your Rockets game on 790 Rockets Wrap. Call 713-212-5790. Talk Houston Rockets basketball on the home of your Rockets. Sports Talk 790.
This Saturday and Sunday, March 18th and 19th, it's the final closeout land sale at Forest Ridge. Prices slashed on all remaining parcels, where you can get 15 plus acres in the country on sale for just $79.9. Just $79.9, saving you tens of thousands. Visit us today and get up to 47 plus acres at similar savings. Plus, receive a $50 gas card with your tour. Forest Ridge features gorgeous woodlands, 15-mile views, rolling creeks, and lots of trophy deer and wildlife. Plus, a prime location just minutes to city conveniences and close to premier water recreation on many lakes, including Toledo Bend Lake and Sam Rayburn Lake, the best bass fishing lake in Texas. Excellent financing is available with a low down payment. Don't miss out. Get 15 plus acres for just $79.9 during the final closeout land sale going on right now at Forest Ridge. Call 866-999-6697, 866-999-6697, or visit forestridgetx.com. That's forestridgetx.com.
Tell your a0ef if you die, win or lose.
.03 in the PM here on Sports Talk 790. Hello and welcome in to another edition of the Rockets Wrap program. Ross Virial with you as we have another fun one to discuss. The Rockets defeating the Boston Celtics on Monday and following it up with a victory over the Lakers tonight. Sure, they didn't have LeBron James or Anthony Davis or Mo Bamba, but that's okay. The Lakers and the Celtics, two of the, well, number one and number two as far as heritage NBA franchises, and the Rockets beat them in back-to-back games tonight, winning 114-110 and to improve to 17-52 on the season. And we can talk about it on the phone lines where they are open and readily available for you at 713-212-5790, 713-212-5790. And where do we start with this one? Let's start with our old friend Kevin Porter Jr., who didn't score a ton of points in the win over the Celtics, but did play well as he had 13 assists to go against just one turnover. Then tonight, he had 27 points on 11 of 16 shooting. He also had 9 rebounds, 6 assists, 3 turnovers. Not necessarily an extremely ideal ratio, but 2-to-1, you'll take it. So he played well despite suffering an injury at some point during the game and not looking great, but he came back and was able to play and was, playing almost 40 minutes for the Rockets, played more than anybody else. And that was good to see. Jabari Smith Jr. falling back to earth somewhat, as he was on a run of 3 straight 20-point and 10 rebounds games, the youngest NBA player in history to do that, 3 straight games. So he followed that up, though, with somewhat of kind of what we're used to seeing from Jabari Smith Jr. 18 points, 6 of 17 from the field, missed 5 3-pointers, made 2 of them in back-to-back fashion there in the second half. But it just, tonight, was bizarre in the way that it never felt like the Rockets were out of control in this one. They got up by as much as 14. And by the way, coming into this one, the Rockets were underdogs. Even despite the Lakers being down all the players that they were, they still got some really good players, D'Angelo Russell, Malik Beasley, others. And, Dennis Schroeder, Austin Reeves was knocking down, free throws like nobody's business tonight, as he had 24 points. So the Lakers are still a pretty good team, and they came into this game favored tonight. But the Rockets had different plans. And this was one of the ones where, you know how the Rockets will get down and then they'll make a run, but the other team is able to keep them at arm's length over and over and over again? That's what the Rockets basically did tonight to the Los Angeles Lakers, is they were able to get the Lakers at arm's length in the first quarter. And then every time the Lakers were making a run or trying to get back in it, it was like the Rockets just took control.
I mean, it was very bizarre in that we haven't had a whole lot of games like that where I just wasn't feeling like the game was in danger, like the Rockets were going to let this one slip through. And I think that just speaks to a lot of the growth that we're seeing all over the floor, including, like I said, Jabari Smith Jr. didn't shoot as well as he had in the last few previous nights, but still played pretty well. And then Kevin Porter Jr. playing the way that he was. I mean, you're more trusting, I would say, of guys like Jayshawn Tate and Josh Christopher was knocking down shots and was a poor shooting night again for Jalen Green. And Alperen Sengun had it going early, but really didn't do much later on. I mean, he was just going right after everybody in the beginning of this game. It was very clear that the Rockets were going to show a lack of respect to the Lakers and their inside presence, as I think it was, they ended up with 78 points in the paint. I think like something like 46 of their first 60 points or something like here. I'll look at it. Okay, there it is. The first half, 48 of their first 62 points that they scored in the first half, all inside the paint. I mean, a lot of it was second efforts. A lot of it was putbacks. A lot of it was guys just driving to the basket, whether it be Kevin Porter Jr. and others. It was impressive stuff by the Rockets. And that's how they're going to win games. And points in the paint has been their MO basically the entire season because, well, unfortunately, they're a poor three-point shooting team and have been all season long. And they weren't good from three tonight. As they just made 8 of their 29 attempts, 28%. So points in the paint were very impressive. And they were just, from the start, the first couple of plays, it was like Alperen Sengun working in the post, and he found Kenyon Martin Jr. Cutting to the basket, whose name I haven't mentioned yet. But it just seems like I read this off every single night. He's got like 15 to 20-plus points, and then he's shot at an extremely efficient clip. Tonight, no different. Kenyon Martin Jr., 16 points, 7 of 11 from the field. And when I want to say the other night when Jabari Smith Jr. had a career-high 30 points, he had a career high tying like 23 points or something that kind of went under the radar. I've really been enamored with Kenyon Martin Jr.'s game and just how easily he can score in the paint and how he's always at the right place at the right time. I think if you kind of watch him, he's always cutting to the basket. He's always moving around. He can make the occasional three. He didn't make one tonight. He's not a good three-point shooter or just hasn't turned one into one yet so far in his NBA career. But, man, I really like watching Kenyon Martin Jr. play. And then at the end of the day, and because I think sometimes because he scores so easily and you expect it. You expect him to get several dunks a game. You expect him to get a few putbacks because of his athleticism. I mean, he could just jump over everybody, get a rebound, and something as NBA draftniks like to call re-jumpability. He can. It's just like he is on a pogo stick. He just jumps and jumps and jumps and jumps, and it really helps him out when he's crashing the boards and he's given some offensive putbacks and getting second chance points for the teams. And then, of course, he can throw down alley-oops like nobody's business. And then if you get him the ball in rhythm with a step to the basket, I mean, everybody just needs to clear out because he's about to detonate a huge jam on everyone's face. So I really like watching Kenyon Martin Jr. play, even if he seems somewhat positionless and he doesn't really feel like he's got a traditional NBA offensive role. He is the alley-oop / putback / basket cutting guy. And I don't care what you want to call that or whatever. It's been very effective and he's been good. Although I'd like it if he stopped complaining to the officials basically every time he goes down the floor. And that's when he had a technical foul called on him there in, what was that, the third quarter, I think. He had kind of clapped his hands together after missing a layup. Could have just been frustration with himself, but you're not going to get those benefits of the doubt when almost every time down the floor, you're asking the officials for a foul. And especially when, unfortunately, you're Kenyon Martin Jr. It's just, we've seen guys like Draymond Green get away with this type of stuff, or Chris Paul or somebody else. I mean, LeBron James is always working officials and complaining and stuff like that. But those guys are superstar players, and unfortunately, they're going to get a little bit of a longer leash than Kenyon Martin Jr. does, as he had a technical foul called on him in the second half. So still overall, like his game, still overall, like what I saw from the Rockets. I mean, 78 points in the paint. Incredible stuff for the Houston Rockets, as every starter was in double figures. They've been playing pretty good team ball, I feel like. They've been moving it around, and there hasn't been, like, sometimes it'll be like, all right, it's the Jalen Green show, and he's going to get up 30 shots. And I think actually he did get close. He might have had 29 shots in the game against the Celtics, but luckily others were picking him up. But it feels like there's more of a rhythm. The guys are playing together a little bit better, and you're seeing results out of it. Now, beating the Celtics 2 nights ago, one of the best teams in the Eastern Conference, one of the best teams in basketball. Tonight, a little bit less impressive, but you were still underdogs. You were still supposed to lose this game, according to the sports handicapping professionals. All right, 713-212-5790 is the phone number, as I mentioned. 713-212-5790. If you want to talk about the Rockets beating the Lakers after beating the Celtics, I want to hear from you, especially if you're one of these people who likes to call in and complain, and Coach Silas is the worst ever, and this guy needs to go, and this guy needs to go, and they're not talented. 2 wins in a row. And yes, it might be costing them ping pong balls, but I don't care. I was rooting for a Rockets win tonight, and it doesn't matter what we root for. It doesn't control the outcome. And the outcome tonight was a 114-110 win for your Houston Rockets. We'll continue talking about it at 713-212-5790. We'll take that break here. We'll hear from Coach Silas and others when we come back. This is the Rockets Wrap. My name is Ross Villarreal, and we'll be back in a second.
Scoot has the basketball. Step back 3 for the win. He got it! He got it!
This is Kevin Porter Jr.
It's a Rockets win!
We are Sports Talk 790, home of your Rockets.
Hear that? That's the sound of water coming from leaking pipes. Hi, this is Pete from Repipe Specialists. Let's end those leaks and the damages they can cause to your walls, ceilings, and floors by replacing those old, corroded, or brittle pipes with high-quality new ones. With over 30 years of experience and work that's guaranteed for life, Repipe Specialists will expertly and seamlessly repipe your entire home in just 1 to 2 days. Call us by this Saturday to save 20%. So long, water-dripping drum solos. If you have leaks or even low water pressure, call Repipe Specialists now at 832-345-3884 to schedule a free home estimate and to save 20% on your entire job, plus 0 down, 0 interest financing for the first 18 months on approved credit, local and insured. Call 832-345-3884 or go to repipe.com. That's 832-345-3884. Repipe.com. Repipe Specialists, making your repipe job fast, seamless, and simple. That's our specialty.
If you got hail damage to your roof or you have windstorm damage, call me right now at 832-LAWYERS. This is Eric Dick, and I'm a home insurance lawyer. Insurance companies, they're in the business of making money, not paying out your valid windstorm claims. That's why you get a home insurance lawyer like me to hound them and pound them to get you the money you so desperately deserve. Call or text me right now at 832-LAWYERS. That's 832-LAWYERS. Call or text me 832-LAWYERS. If you have a windstorm claim, you have hail damage to your roof, call me right now, 832-LAWYERS. This is attorney Eric Dick. I live in Houston, Texas, where my office is. I look forward to helping you. Tell your insurance company to stop playing and start paying. Call me right now, 832-LAWYERS. Get a lawyer, 832-LAWYERS. Call or text me.
The podcast Let's Start a Coup wonders, what if a secret cabal of the nation's most powerful people tried to overthrow the president? Explore how it almost happened to FDR in the 1930s in this darkly comedic retelling of one of American history's weirdest schemes.
And for you, Major General Smedley Butler, nothing will ever be the same.
Why? Is it something bad?
Listen to Let's Start a Coup on the iHeartRadio app or wherever you get your podcasts.
I'm Jenny, Senior Designer for Cleo & Wolf, and this is Behind the Designs with Boot Barn. Cleo & Wolf is a vintage-inspired, effortless collection with a country sensibility. Each design is thought out and crafted so that it becomes a special staple in her wardrobe. Even if it's just an article of clothing, there's so much meaning to that. In her most authentic, natural state is where her beauty and her confidence lives. Cleo & Wolf, only at Boot Barn.
Red Nation Rockets Wrap continues on your exclusive home for Houston Rockets basketball. Sports Talk 790.
Yeah! Are y'all ready? Are y'all ready?
10:17 of the PM here on Sports Talk 790. Ross Vieri out with you for the Rockets Wrap program. Tell your friends, tell your neighbors. Rockets are on a winning streak, baby. 2 in a row, and 2 in a row against the Boston Celtics, and then now the Los Angeles Lakers, underdogs in both of those games. And got a little messy at the end of this one. The Rockets shouldn't have been as close as it was, but they still get the 114-110 win over the Los Angeles Lakers, now improving to 17-52 on the year. As far as I know, the Spurs are at 18 wins. The Detroit Pistons are still at 16 wins. As I'm looking at the scores, don't see either of those teams in action this evening. Actually, no, Spurs already lost in overtime to the Dallas Mavericks, and I don't see the Pistons in action, but the Rockets do have a pivotal matchup coming up with the Pistons on the schedule, as they're in the midst of this 6-game homestand, and then they are going to head out to the road. 7 of their last 10 games are going to be away from the Toyota Center, including, there'll be a little pocket of the home games after this road trip. That home game will be with against the Detroit Pistons. That'll be a fun one. It's the Pistons, then it's the Lakers again, and then the Denver Nuggets, who have been sliding lately as they have lost 4 straight, but they play the Pistons tomorrow. I imagine that's a get-right game for them. But the Rockets